welcome to Skottie Talk with Dustin and Tyler. I'm Tyler and he's Dustin. What's going on?
Yep.
Said it backwards. Great way to start the
It's
show.
me, Dustin. I
Oh,
love crafts.
we got so many people on already. This is awesome. Glad that you all have been able to join us. This is a pretty big darn year, I might say. Pardon my French, but
Yeah, I'll
we're
have to beat
excited.
that out. Sorry
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
pixelate my mouth. That's what we say it. But all the shows that we've did so far have been leading up to this show. This is the biggest Skotties Award presentation ever. No, I'm
Yeah, I
wearing.
know. Yeah, there's.
I'm representing my boy y'all who made the Skottie.
Uh,
I can't.
I'm
It'll
blow
get
you.
there. It just looks like I'm pulling at myself. Yeah, never mind. It's on there. Trust me.
Yep. It's
There we go.
everything but there we go. Everything
There we
but
go.
the.
Oh, banner year, banner year. We're right where we
I'm in
belong.
my Christmas theme with
Yeah.
a splash of Stranger
Oh,
Things.
oh, oh, oh! I gotta return the favor. Gotta blow you up.
Yep.
'Tis the season.
It's a Hellfire Christmas, y'all.
Yeah,
So
the Iriflale shirt, as it's said backwards on the screen.
I know. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna fix that one day, but probably not.
Oh, daggone, I put Seth's comment. Why do I put Seth's comments up?
I know.
But
We need to insta hide his comments.
oh no. I wanted to wear this shirt tonight, Seth, better than because this is our fantasy football shirts that y'all made for the y'all, not
Yeah.
y'all, YAW, not YALL, because I'm from Kentucky. Uh, we do say y'all here too, but y'all made these. He was generous enough to make these for the group, so I wanted to represent him and thank him for that. And with that, are you ready to do it, Tyler? Can we get started on this? Is this? Do you feel
I
it?
mean, we're gonna have to. I mean, guys, this is the split presentation. As last year we ran into some technical issues with trying to keep all this in one Google presentation. So we
Yeah,
were smart. We split it up this year. It's probably gonna be 3 next year. It's pretty
yeah.
wild. So
I think it was like 75 terabytes is what we had the space
yeah,
for. It was huge. It was
I think it
huge.
was petabytes actually.
I don't know what that is. Are you messing with me?
No, it's even more.
He's messing with me.
No,
All
it's
right.
real. Look it up. Chat, look it up.
Oh, he called him Chad already. All right. Third annual presentations of the Skottie. It's hard to believe that it's been 3 years of this, and each year keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I know, Keith.
I
I
mean, with
know. We're
Skottie, how can it not? I mean, we were literally talking about it. It's Skottie. There is no slowdown or stopping Skottie. It's like, it's like, hey, I'm doing this. All right, I'm doing this. All right, yeah, we're doing this. I'm like, man, I
yeah,
can't keep up with all the amazing announcements and covers and comics and yeah,
the little engine that could is what I refer to Skottie as.
the little engine that could. I'll be curious to see his take on that nickname.
Choo choo, baby, choo choo. All right. The Skotties is sponsored by
Oh
Chili's.
gosh.
Fun, fresh, flavorful. Uh, I
Mm.
start to say baby back ribs. Chili's
Yeah.
is a great
Triple
place for
dippers
friends.
all the way, guys. If you haven't had their triple dippers, you're missing out. Or their margaritas for oh my goodness, why am I blanking on the name? Oz the I'm already burnt out. I don't even
All right, that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for tuning in.
wicked margs. My goodness, dude. Ooh.
Oh, this is your first. I guarantee it won't be your last, or maybe it will.
Oh, I was gonna
All
say
right,
I would think yeah, maybe it would be your last.
odds are. All right, Scotty's categories, and I think there's one in here that I include. I forgot to include it, but we'll find. It'll be something that you can look forward to for the next in probably about 5 hours when we get to the awards.
Mm.
The Scotty's Awards for Best Statue, Best CGC Doodle, which I have to kind of upgrade that now. The doodle has become a sketch, so
I was
Best
gonna say
CGC.
yeah, like the doodle, yeah, is kind of underselling what everyone got this year. So
I'm embarrassed now. We've already messed up. The John Young Unoriginal Print of the Year, the Daily Sketch of the Year, our Hall of Fame inductee, and favorite one word study. That's a new category. And each day that
yeah,
this show took to get to here, I had to keep adding to the slide. It went from having like 6 on there to having like 13 or 14. So
yeah, just
but
the
I was,
presentation, yeah, blew up, yeah.
yeah, that's what added the extra terabyte. Best theme of the year, which we're doing that a little different this year. You'll see in a couple
Yeah.
hours when we get to that. And last but not least, the coveted Cody
Mhm.
cover of the year trademark pending. But with that, are you ready to kick off? Let's hop in the time machine and go
Let's
all the way
go
back to
drum roll, yeah.
January of
Oh, we're doing
2025.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
Okay.
Scott Pilgrim, yeah,
Yes.
in Toronto, Canada.
That's right. Yeah, we want to him. Yeah, drink your coffees early and often.
Yeah,
All right. So January was kicked off with a bang with Daily Sketch 3 or 4 premiering in the shop, and not just your regular Daily Sketch volumes one and
yeah.
two. Volume 3 and 4 did include a doodle, a Skottie doodle, and a pencil doodle. And a pencil doodle, I like that. But these were really fun. They sold out, and I was really shocked to see him on there because I was like, man, that's a lot of books Scotty's got to draw through. But uh, he did a great job. Everyone I've seen so far has been pretty consistent and consistently
Yeah.
great.
No, I love those. Again, it's so cool that he got to revisit those after all these years, and like you said, add the doodle. I like the splatter. The splatter was fun, but it was cool to get the individual doodles for each of the covers this year. So,
Well, and you know what? I missed out on the splatter. The splatter volume 1 and 2. I missed out on it.
oh, did
So
you?
I've just
Oh
got the
no.
regular. I just got the regular covers, or regular. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. The content on the inside is
Yeah, they're
impeccable.
less
So
likely to stick together. Mine, I have to like pull apart every now and then just so they don't get too glued. So,
you get your paint suit on and get your white
yeah,
paint out and start going. I know. I understand the struggle. Uh, and the big news. This has been a year in the making, or a lifetime in the making.
I
I
was gonna
guess you would
say, yeah,
say.
yeah.
The first few official pieces of development art for Boy at the End, as colored by our good buddy. I can't say that yet.
JFB.
JFB Jean Francois Bellalou.
I like how like you still can't. You're like, I got it. I got to do it. I got to try.
A for effort. But Boy at the End. This has been teased for several years leading up to it as a passion project for Scotty.
Yeah,
And 2025 was the year that was officially announced that he is undertaking it. It is going to come out, and I'm in no rush for him to get it out because I want it to be just like he wants it. I want it to be. I don't want him to be rushed out, and I'm sure Scotty wouldn't release it if it
yeah.
wasn't, exactly how you want it to be. Especially as long as it's taken to get to this point. I'm just ready
All
to read.
the daily sketches. I mean, it's one that I know a lot of people are super excited about, and I'm super jazzed. It's super awesome. He's finally getting to do this. Um, the original like these original owned ideas that he continues to do. I'm sure this is going to be up there with I Hate Fairyland in terms of, just how important it'll be. So
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah,
that would help. That would definitely help. Or someone whispering in the ear. I'd be like Joey from Friends trying to talk French.
there you
Um,
go.
Oh, and January did not end with those two announcements. There was
Mm,
also the Scotty Non-Con, the very first one, and I see two, or I see three certified good buddies in
yeah,
that first picture there. And John's an unofficial certified good buddy. He's
yeah.
on, so
In spirit, yeah,
yeah. So you got to give John his credit as well. But
yeah,
Skeff, Megan, Scotty, and John there for this, and it was such a. I mean, the spots filled up really quickly. They came out to Scotty's home base. Different dealers and people brought their
yeah.
books in, and that was just the one. The picture in the far right is some of I mean, those are some of the highlights.
Oh yeah, the awesome covers, yeah, that were brought there to be signed. So
Absolutely.
super jelly.
So looking forward to seeing if this takes off again in 2026. But maybe me, you, and Seth can put our books together and head out there and get them signed.
There we go. Now we're talking. Again, though, we have to be invited first because I don't know if I'm banned or not. So
that's that's right. Just shave the beard. Nobody would ever know. All right, February. I'm so sorry, Brett. The February there wasn't a lot to put, so I combined these two slides together. But February was bittersweet. Brett's triumphant run on I Hate Fairyland ended at issue number 20 of Volume 2, and he had such an amazing run. The last
yeah,
arc was incredible. That was such a great way for him to end. And while we hated to see Brett go, the opportunities that are popping up now for Dork and his own project, creator owned project, is well worth. He deserves it and then
yeah.
some. So
Cannot wait for Dork. Was super sad to see him go. He grew on me so much.
Mhm.
Like from those initial sketches, I was like, all right, I could definitely see this. And then those first issues, it was like, yeah, this is fantastic. So, um,
No,
yeah, again,
absolutely.
you can still get art from this covers. You could get blind
Oh yeah, the
cover
mystery
issue,
pages.
the mystery
Yeah.
page, that's what it is. Yeah, the mystery page. So the Black Friday sale is over, but those are still available. And again, there's just so much good Brett stuff to get still. So
Oh, absolutely. And Brett was also the first artist guest on Scotty
yeah,
Talk, so he'll always hold a special place in our hearts as well.
yeah,
Even
exactly, Shane. Yeah,
even though every time he hears Tyler's name said, he rolls his eyes.
I know. Yeah, that was still that was definitely a highlight for me with the Dungeon Crawlers Carl stuff. Like he knew immediately who it was, and I was like, yeah, I tend to have that reaction in people.
Yeah, it's just like Tyler. It's like, of course,
Yeah, the
he's in my
sigh, like
dreams. Yeah, it's Tyler popping out
once
the screen.
once I know you and I like you, like I'm not gonna leave you alone. That's just the thing. I'm like a tick, I'm there. So
That's right. But you're a good tick. You're the tick we all love. Hey
yeah,
Becker. Hey,
I like
howdy
I like to
howdy.
give back. So
That's right. The tick that keeps on giving.
the
And
tick that keeps on giving.
and the we don't really need to say a lot about the masterpiece on the right. I mean, that was Scotty doesn't miss a lot. This
Yeah.
is a hot take, but I really thought that this cover he could have just took the day off and put this cover on, and none would have been the wiser for it. He could have
It would
even
have been
signed it.
it would have been fun, yeah, to see like
My
Spider-Man
nose is
like
itching.
dangling over a cat's mouth, or kind of like I guess like the buzzer. He did that with the vultures. So
No, I got to take back everything I just said. This is horrible.
yeah.
It pales in comparison to Scotty's great art. So I
It's
don't.
just one of those things that you can't say except if you say it in French.
Yeah.
That word.
For anybody, if this is your first time watching Scotty Talk, make sure and go back and watch episode 4 or 5. It's only got like 21 views, but it's one of my favorite episodes because it has the worst title for any episode ever. That feeling that you can only say what it is in French, based
There we
upon a
go.
Stephen King short story, also known as Deja Vu. All right, that's enough.
Deja vu. That's also a great song in anime. So
Oh,
Initial D.
brings it all back. March kicked off with the Megan appearance on Scotty Talk for our March Madness bracket announcement. It was a lot of fun. Megan coming on, such a great guest. We got to troll Seth a little bit with the announcements. He switched his pick uh, many
Yeah.
times, and oh,
Speaking of, there she
ah,
is.
it's like
Our
we rubbed the
favorite
lamp.
guest, I might add. And I
That's
don't
right.
care if the others hear that. Brett, sorry. Derek, sorry, but Megan was the best. You can't beat it. So
That's right. She
can't
set
go
the
through
bar.
one show, can you?
No. Yep. The chief boss officer. Hey, Megan. Everybody said,
I really hope that Megan, you have that as a nameplate. Like, I hope y'all have nameplates for your official titles now on your desk. If not, those need to be made and shipped out to you also. Chief
that's
boss
awesome.
officer.
That's the month I met Scotty and company for the first time. Seems like forever ago. It really does. I mean,
It really does, yeah. It's
and as we
crazy.
talked about, and as you'll see here as we go on through the year, this was a jam-packed year for Stupid Fresh Mess for Scotty.
Yeah.
And me and Tyler, which when they get busy, that means we get busy because we get to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So we have really enjoyed
There's
it.
a reason why our talks got longer and longer. So
Yeah, one of our guests that's coming up in 2026 that accepted the invitation. We'll tell you who it is at the end of the show. But he even said, oh yeah, I'd love to come on. I just don't know that I can do 4 hours. And that's I replied, that's fair. I don't think I could do 4 hours again either. So
that's not our average, yeah.
I do like that. Scotty came up with it when he added John and me to the.
It was great. It was really awesome to see in that first issue. So I
Well,
always
well
get
deserved.
a smile on my face whenever I read that page now. So
I do. Usually you just kind of briskly go past that page, but now we
yeah,
stop
I
and
mean, I
park
don't
on
need to
it and
see
check it out.
Scotty's name. I'm like, oh, I'll pause for Megan and John. So
Yeah, it's on the cover. So I mean, we've seen it, done it, but not just Megan and John. There are a lot of people that help make the comics what they are. So
yeah,
uh, check out the names. I mean, there's a lot of people that go into making the comics as great as they are. So I don't
yeah.
want to downplay that
Nate,
in my joke.
JFB, Jorge, Scotty, yeah, tons of good people. So
And all the other people inside at Image
I'm
that help
glad it's. I'm
do
glad
it.
this is a weird side tangent. I'm glad they keep it at the front. It bothers me now that all the movie credits are at the end because I really miss being able to see those at the beginning. One, because they were creative, and two, because it's deserving for people to have their names shown who worked on these movies and stuff that we're seeing. So I'm glad comics haven't done that where like they put it at the back instead and like make you skip it. So
Ooh, well
yeah.
said. Well said. I agree. I agree with you. I just didn't know how to add to it. So, all right.
There's a
Also,
long pause. I was like, man, I just really threw Dustin off his game. Or he
I was
just
like,
really
man, yeah.
didn't like that. He like disagrees. It's like, no,
All of
I
a
wish
sudden,
those were at the end. Like,
like Gone with the Wind and Old Yeller and all these movies started popping in my head, and I thought that was nice to hear that music being played and to see the art posted across the screen.
so
Dadgone it, he's
you know
got a
you're
good point.
watching a quote unquote old movie when they have the
Yeah,
credits at the beginning. You're like, oh man, this takes me back.
and the intermission so I can get up and stretch my legs. Yeah, I like it.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, this was the new intro into the Universal Monsters and the Skottie line that came out
Mm.
in March. Pre-orders
Such
dropped
a
in March,
ride.
actually. Yeah, the Mummy, and then also we're taking everyone down with you.
I
I,
was
I
like,
I'd forgot the name. Everyone down with me. I had forgot the name of the book. I'm sorry, but that was such an awesome cover. I really want to read this book. I mean, this cover made me want to read it.
it was interesting. I didn't add it to the pool. I've just got so much to read. I've been so behind, but super interesting start to it.
Well, whenever you finish it, let me know, and I'll have to check it out for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I would imagine the trade paperback for volume one has got to be out by now.
I would hope so. Yeah, we'll have to. We could just talk about that for a while. We're feeling kind of loopy. And then Planet Comic
Yeah,
Con was also. This is an exciting show. I told Tyler, I was actually nervous before this show. I worked myself up into building this show up that it made me nervous before it, but we're just having fun with our buddies here. Planet Comic Con happened in March. Another appearance by Skeff. Skeff becomes a reoccurring theme throughout the year
yeah,
that was Scotty, and that's not a bad thing at all. Skeff is the man.
he is. Yeah. No, I was super. Yeah, that's super cool to see him be able to ask to be able to join and help them with the booth, and then continuing on as we'll see. So
Yeah, and there was a
yeah,
lot of Scotty fans that got to meet Scotty and Megan, and then not John, as Skeff was referred to by Marine
yeah.
there at Planet Comic Con. So just a
He's like a name tag. Yeah, not John. Yeah,
such a great opportunity there for fans,
I
especially
need to get out to
Scotty's
Planet at some
backyard.
point.
We need to make that happen.
Yeah,
Also, March brought the birth of the
Mm,
Sesame Street daily sketches,
look at
and
those.
typically what Scotty would hit on different daily sketch characters, and just it's not a theme that you stay on, but
Yeah,
this time he stayed on for and like he did a full roster of Sesame Street characters, and these were incredible. But even more so than sketches themselves, if you join Scotty's Substack, which if you haven't, please do. The story that he writes about his dad, his dad is the one that drew these on there. So uh, art is hereditary. It is in the genetics
yeah,
that you can see. So very, very well done. And he said his I believe if I remember, I'm pulling this, hopefully I don't misquote it, but he's like his dad wasn't like the creative type for sketches, but he could pretty much copy anything he saw. And like if he looked at Bert, he could draw Bert. If he looked at Ernie, he could draw Ernie. And this is a perfect example. I mean, the colors that he had, he used them to the best ability and did a bang up job. And then Scotty was able to draw these in March of 2025,
yeah.
and very, very well done.
No, super cool. Super awesome to see those. And yeah, such great sketches. Those are such detail in them.
So I think we need to pause for a moment here and tip our hats to GBD, Derek Loffman. When he joined as feature artist on I Hate Fairyland, he did not know the influence that he would have on Scotty Talk. I don't think. Maybe he did. Maybe that was his
No,
plan.
yeah.
Maybe he's like, I'll start writing for I'll start drawing for I Hate Fairyland so I can get on Scotty Talk and become a
Oh
regular
yeah.
guest.
He was like,
But
man, that's what makes me want to join. Not working with Scotty, but like talking to these two gentlemen. It's gonna be mean, but I'll be nice.
if you will, gentlemen, I like that. I like that. But yeah, Derek Loffman, now
Yeah.
affectionately known as GBD.
He really is a GBD, good buddy. So
Yep, good buddy Derek. Oh, and gosh, April. Well, yeah, there was. I forgot. I copied the slide, so ignore the top left corner up there. That's the next slide. So April was also the resolution for the Scotty cover March Madness. It was, man, this was a tough year. But Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles won. They beat John's cover, which was the 27 characters, big Marvel, all put together. I mean, that was a huge victory, 53-30.
Yeah,
And they beat some really good covers going up, including, and I'm not sure if Megan's still on here or not, but they beat the
I
Iron Man
know
cover.
her Iron Man that she snagged from me for cover first pick. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm biased. I love that Iron Man cover, but the Turtles, it makes perfect sense. So
It's funny
Seth,
that Seth says he was robbed.
yeah,
I believe his score when he played Megan was like 75-4. I mean, it was the most lopsided victory. There was
I want
I'm
to
not
see a
gonna.
graph. I want to see a graph on that. Yeah,
It was okay. Here it is off the
or
screen.
just
So
one right now. Yeah.
yeah, but it was a fun. That was a fun tournament. It was a just as he don't start that
Don't start.
hashtag.
Yeah, I don't
Come
want to
on,
see that
come
hashtag.
on,
We're never
Baker.
gonna hear the end of it now.
Ah, he will remember that too. He'll probably have it as his name the next time he
That's a
comes on.
lie. You 100% voted for yourself. You get
Yeah,
out of
I don't know
here.
why he says that. There was several tribes that voted for him. But this is the April Fool's Day. This was the
This is the April
hilarious,
Fool. Yeah.
so well done, so cleverly played out.
Yeah.
Uh, I included the cheeseburger signature, but there was so many other ones. The little videos that they did. Once again, if you're not a member of the newsletter, the Substack newsletter for Skottie Young, go join. Go to
It's
April,
free, completely free.
completely free. The only thing it'll take up is your time. The only thing it'll cost you is your time because you'll spend many hours there uh, trying to catch up. Gosh, I started. That was supposed to be very elegant. Anyway,
Mm.
the videos were really good. They
Cheeseburger one was great. Yeah.
yeah. So I had to include that one. So
They
I paused
honestly
it
got
right there.
me. Oh yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I paused it on where it was open just
No,
to
that
so you could
was
see.
great. Yeah, how aggressively he smashed it on there, and with the ketchup too. But honestly, they got me at first, starting with the rainbow for some reason. Like I went through and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." They're starting it off, and I was like, because again,
Yeah,
as most people, I just completely forgot it was April Fool's Day, and then getting the right hand and back, I was like, "Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. I know
yeah.
what's going on." So
We expected to see Scotty pull
yeah,
like the Clayton Crane where he's got like all the pencils
yep,
there as he's
all the
signing.
pins, you're just going at it. Yeah. But
But no, this
these are great. The homage to the Adam Hughes on there, of course. I'm sure you were ecstatic about.
I was. I'm
I know,
heart.
yeah, you were giggling. You're like, oh,
You do realize if Scotty and Adam ever do a collaboration, I will probably just spontaneous combust. It'll just poof. You'll see feathers pop
just
up, and
done. So yeah.
I don't even have feathers. You'll see
Oh
feathers
my
pop.
goodness.
Now my favorite one is probably my favorite too. I'll say I think I said this on the show is the because they're that kind of humor that's just so silly that
So
it's brilliant.
specific. Yeah.
Yeah, the no vowels and the only
Yep.
vowels followed up. I love that one. That one was so clever.
Those were
But
pretty. That was pretty great. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
uh,
I again, mine was that right-handed, and thankfully that was one of the ones they offered up, and I was thankful
you
enough
got
to
it.
be able to grab that one, and yeah, super fun. So
So that was a real treat.
just like
April
that
also.
cheeseburger.
Yeah. I'm hungry too. That does look pretty good. The Fantastic Four connecting covers, 1 through 5, was also revealed in April,
Mm,
including this iconic shot. And this is
such a great
whenever.
shot.
Yeah, I have a feeling many years from now, when Scotty gets like all these other awards or something, this will be the shot they go back on that you see kind of in black. They'll put it in black and white, or what's the sepia? What's the other word?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
old fashioned color, like the brown and sepia. I don't know. Shoot.
I'm blanking too.
Anyway, um, it's so bad. But yeah, this is. I love this cover so much. I mean, this image so much. And
Yeah,
Megan took this very well done with this shot because I think it captured kind of the process, the brilliant mind that is Scotty Young. Man, it sounds like I'm buttering up. I gotta cut back on the compliments. I'm sounding like a homer, but such a great image and
yeah.
loved it. Megan said that was the best day in her 6 years. I'm assuming the April Fool's Day and it was pretty good for our side too. We all really, yeah. Thank you. Sepia,
Yeah. No,
sepia,
sepia. It's sepia.
sepia.
Yeah.
Learning to read with
I don't know.
Dustin
I
and
don't know what
Tyler.
the other one you're trying to think of is.
That's
So.
the one. That's one I was talking about.
Oh, it was sepia. Oh,
It was
okay.
sepia. They are correct. They are correct.
Yeah, sepia. Yep.
Yeah. So Calvin wins a prize. But yeah, this was a really cool cover, and these finally all came together, and they all came out, and Stupid Fresh Mess released the print. I got,
Sorry, I just had to bring that one up. Oh my goodness.
no, no, I can't. It's got.
That's
I
called
got it.
evidence, Becker.
That's
We
right.
can't have evidence.
Yeah, Becker. Love the effort though, Becker. Love the effort.
But in all honesty, it was really cool you printing these out for Seth and I, because it really is. It's such a great photo. And really just it's just again like you said, there's always that photo of the artist while they're working, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko and all the greats and stuff. And it's like it's just this feels like that photo. It's like bam, that's it. Like that's Skottie working at his desk making these awesome covers. So yeah.
Yeah, great, great. Makes me nostalgic, and it happened just in April. But
I know,
it's
yeah.
just seeing that image there. Yeah, it's very cool.
We should
And
have had honestly, I realized we messed up too. We needed to have Megan sign those photos as well. So now
well,
we got to bring them back to
Heroes
Heroes. Get
2026.
Megan,
Yeah,
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 Megan to sign them. So
absolutely. One
meet
of
our
the things.
cheese.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. No, I agree 100%. Yeah, I agree. I had another comment about this print, but I remember we got something else later on, so I'll hold back my
Gotcha.
comment. That's why I laughed because I was like, man,
I was like wondering what you were giggling at. Yeah.
yeah, I was going to talk about. I was like, man, I forgot something. Then I remembered I put
We
it in
also
later. So
find Megan pleasant, so I like
yeah,
that comment. Yeah.
and we don't want to be around anybody that doesn't. Quite frankly.
Yeah, Seth.
Oh man. All right, May was a
Man,
really big year. I say this for
happy
every
birthday
month.
to me, man. Oof.
Yeah, yeah. May 4th, Tyler's birthday for anybody that wants to know next year.
Yep, Star
But
Wars Day.
Skottie did his first interiors in over 7 years, and these ended up being like a surprise drop on the I think they were a surprise drop on the
They
stupid
were, yeah.
on SkottieYoung.com
Yep.
on the Skottie shop, and they sold like that. I mean, because
Yeah.
when this is your first chance to get any new interior arts from Skottie fresh
That
to market.
splash,
So
especially. Ugh. It's just
yeah,
such a good page. I know, yeah. It's this is the stuff that I'm not prepared for with Skottie that
yeah.
you'd think I'd learn after a while. I need to have put away a buried chest that I can just pull out and then put toward this stuff because yeah, this stuff was fantastic. So
I know, and it's incredible because Skottie releases so much great product that the chest would have to be like a bottomless pit of money because every time I go to pull out, it's like the moths go up because it's like I just bought something a few weeks ago. So, but it's but the product too. Not only was these pages and the cover included on the free comic book day for I Hate Fairyland that came out in May. Also, GBD got to put Derek Loffman got to put his first pages, double page splashes, two of them in there as well to give you a hint of what was coming on later on in the issue 41 and onward. And me and Tyler were
yep,
lucky enough to get both of those. They both belong to Skottie Talk now, official
yep.
property.
Yeah, those were also yeah. That was a really cool way to be able to do a free comic book day, but also leading up to the new series, give us a little taste. And yeah, those splash pages were just phenomenal. I mean, you and I, like, we all were,
Yeah.
Helicorn, the first introduction, all it was just we knew we were going to get into just as crazy stuff as we were with Brett. So
Oh, absolutely. And also in May, the Exquisite Corpses dropped, the Skottie Shop exclusive, dropped available for pre-order, and it sold out pretty quickly too. And I mean, this was just a little bit of advice. I know there are a lot of people that kind of waited on this one because it may not have been a Marvel or been a main name, and they were kind of regretting. My advice for 2026 is just to buy everything that comes out on the Skottie Shop, and that way you will have zero regrets going forward.
regrets, yep, zero regrets.
No
So
regrets. That's right. But
no,
no,
and it's a great comic too. If you haven't read it, I really like Exquisite Corpses. Like it's a darker, as you can tell, comic from the cover, but it's a really fun comic. So
and this Scotty's cover for this one and Stray Dogs when he did his Stray Dogs cover too. I read Stray Dogs and that's a dark book. didn't realize how
Yeah.
dark it was when I started reading it. So I'm assuming from what little I've read of Exquisite Corpses that it's the
Oh yeah.
same. It's the same. So,
Yeah. It's a
but
very
I'll
very dark series.
I'll definitely get it for the trade when it comes out. But yeah, it's on my to read
Mm.
list too. The read list that never ends. All right. June was also the whenever we
Yeah.
awarded during May we had the You Complete Me, You Complete May challenge where members of the Skottie Young Appreciation Group were able to uh, each day I would put an image of a comic up, and then they would post it from their own personal collection, and I would assign points to each comic. It was pretty cumbersome. But it was fun because we could see everybody. Everybody really got into it. But
Yeah.
one person stood head and shoulders above everybody else, and that was Kenneth Seblin. And he was able to come on Scotty Talk in June, and we were able to get not just see some of the books that won him the prize, but also his incredible art collection. And he had art from
Yeah.
Scotty and GBD in his collection, so double bonus.
Yeah, no, tons of good stuff in his collection. Super nice guy too. Also made
Absolutely.
me spend a ton of money on those German covers, but again, I no regrets
No,
as we're saying. So no, his
no,
his
no.
stuff. Yeah, it was really cool to see his collection and get to check that out. So
I know Shane or somebody earlier was kind of joking about my museum here whenever I showed the picture, but no kidding, Kenneth has a museum. Like
yeah,
he has a page from every book that Scotty has drew interior art in. He has all kinds of daily sketches. He has every book. I think he has every book that's ever been created by
yeah.
Scotty.
I was
I
gonna say
mean,
it's like it's the ornament, it's the EDCC whatever bat. Like he had every
mhm,
little cups and glass. Like, it was like everything, like things that if you are part of the group, you'll see that stuff posted, quite a bit, and you'll
absolutely.
get to find out all the things you didn't know about. And there were things that, even being a part of the group for a few years now that I was like, I haven't seen that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, some of the steps that he talked about going through for the books, because like the books that have requiring you to sign up for like credit cards to get, and he
Yeah.
was able to get two through a mishap. Like they sent him two, or there was something along those lines. But the process that he talked about, every step that he went through in order to get his collection, showed like true devotion, and that was what I was hoping the contest would reveal. Like
Yeah.
not someone who buys a lot. Like all the comics at one time and just has the collection, someone that has spent years kind of procuring this collection, and Kenneth was that guy. So
Man, really, truly, yeah.
but he did mess up my contest going forward because now I have to retool it in 2026, or else he'll just win again. So I've
I
got
want
an
to say,
idea.
yeah, definitely go back, Angelica. Yeah. Well, I don't know what show or episode 37. So yeah, whenever that was.
Yeah, it was in June. It was in June. So yeah, subscribe to the group or the page here. Hopefully, I think you are, Angel. And anytime we have any type of new notices that pop up, hopefully you get a notification of a new
Yeah,
show. So, but you're always here. You're always here. So which we appreciate. So
exactly.
I don't have
Appreciate
to
it.
tell.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you that. Also, the year was that we found out. Also, the year June was also the month that we found out that I hate Fairyland because we speculated about this quite a bit. Would Derek's run be
Yeah.
Volume 3, Issue 1? Would it continue on issue 21 from Volume 2? And Scotty said, nay, nay. It was going to be 41 because 50 is such a huge number, and we're going to get there in a couple of months. But
Yeah.
50 is, when I say we're part of the team. We're part of the
We're
figurative. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
so such
We're
a
celebrating from the sidelines. So
yeah. We're the cheerleaders. We're not in the game,
exactly.
but we're adjacent to the game. But yeah, that 50 is a huge, especially for a
Yeah.
creator-owned
Creator
image
own. Yeah.
book, and that's still going strong. That has a fan base that I Hate Fairyland was. So I was I was like, man, that's a good idea. That is great to renumber it to number 41, reformat it, however you want to phrase it, to get there. Plus, we also got one of Seth's favorite covers over there. Uh, Gert taking out Zelda with a shield.
That was great. Yeah. Perfect. Also, I think this was the
It's
first one they got the Stupid Fresh Mess logo on the front, correct, underneath
That's
the
correct.
image.
That's
So,
correct.
and that's big too. I mean, being able to put your company up there along with image is really cool. So,
Man, I was waiting for someone to correct me. Link, thank you, Shane. Thank you,
Oh,
Shane.
there we go. Yeah, yeah.
I did that. I did that whenever we first talked about this back in June, and no one corrected me. So I thought, here's your chance. Here's your
Yeah.
chance. I know it's not
Here we go
Zelda.
again. Yeah.
I was just seeing if you all were paying attention. Honest to goodness, I did this same stupid joke back in June, but it never gets tired. This was such a cool cover. Skottie continued to do some C covers for I Hate Fairyland, and we'll see a little bit more of those later.
Yeah.
And man, this June of 2025, when I'm on my deathbed, I will not be whispering Rosebud. I'll be whispering Heroes.
Oh my
It might be AH, but it'll at least it'll be
Wow.
this Heroes was one to remember. It was really fun in 2023 or 2024 getting to meet Tyler and kind of forming Skottie Talk the way it happened. But 2025, you see the pictures of the groups there, the group members. Such a great time. We were there from Thursday night activities at B Dubs all the way through Skottie's panel at Sunday, where he was so generous to the group and said such nice things about the Skottie Young Appreciation Group and about the group members that were in attendance that it was like a dream come true. It was like going to a fantasy camp if you had sports talent, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming. No, it was it was great. Like you said, they're incredibly kind with their time and their compliments, and again, we started this stuff like you said, eating chicken tenders over HeroesCon that first year, and then being able to do something like this with the group was really cool. And again, hopefully we'll be able to continue it and do it again because HeroesCon is like they said, it's like family. It's definitely my favorite con I've been to. So
Absolutely. And we also got to see the birth of Nom Nom, Skottie's art auction piece.
that was fun, yeah. Again, especially getting to like try and figure it out, and then also watching Megan, stream it to the group, and the group trying to figure it out as well. So
Oh, absolutely, man. We sat there for like 2 hours watching him draw that thing, and by whenever it finally got revealed at the end, it was just like the Kirby crackle. Everything was just beautiful, beautiful. And the auction piece, it ended up being the top winning bid with 15,000 again for the second year in a row,
yeah,
and well deserved, well deserved.
another one. Plus that awesome print. Can't not mention that print in
Oh
the
yeah, the hip hop
bottom right
stuff.
hand corner. So
Well, we could probably do the recap and just talk about Heroes for the first hour. Like, there's so many
oh yeah,
cool things that happen there. Me, you, and I think they had like 3 pages of I Hate Fairyland art, and me, you, and Seth each got a page,
we
like
did.
those
Yeah,
published pages.
yeah. And yes, Bojangles. I was gonna say
Oh,
Bojangles for sure.
yeah, Bojangles is good. Yeah,
Ah, chew. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's not, embellish. You were there maybe an hour. The first hour was with Adam Hughes' line though.
no, I think you've seen Doctor Strange where his body like leaves and it, like hovers over. I was like floating above Skottie, massaging his shoulders, trying to get it going. So that's why it was so good. Y'all don't realize that. You're welcome,
Yeah,
Skottie. You're
he
welcome.
was. Yeah, you were helping him. Yeah, bring out his
That's
inner
right.
inner artist.
That's right. And we'll leave it there. And also the very first on location episode of yeah, well,
Yeah, you're watching. Yeah,
I tried. I tried watching. The internet connection wasn't the best, but the very first on location episode of Skottie Talk. Um, gosh, yeah,
I forgot about that.
I
My
did.
favorite was when he turned around asking where you were, which I then had to reply. Well, you were an Adam Hughes line, of course, and he was like, "What the?"
Yeah. There's another group of collectors that do YouTube videos that was recording the painting, and I got to hear what Skottie said about me, and
I forgot
we
that we got that recording. Yeah.
yeah we could not repeat it on here. It was all in jest, I'm sure, maybe not, but it was. Uh, it is recorded. There is evidence. There is proof of that. So,
We'll have to grab that. Yeah.
yeah, I'm blushing now. But onward and forward. The very first on location recording of Skottie Talk with Seth and Tyler's mom. You see
Yeah.
her. Tyler's mom is the one in the picture with Tyler,
Bottom right there. Yeah.
and Seth is the top right. So make sure we get
Yeah.
those.
Not to be confused. Yeah.
Yeah, don't mix those up. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hearing Tyler being corrected by his mom was so much fun.
Yeah. To
That was
lift.
so good.
I think it's that first photo there where she was telling me to lift my artwork up
Yeah,
to for the screen. I was
she's like,
like,
you
I
can't see
regret
it.
this
Higher,
immediately.
higher. And I was
Yeah.
just giggling like a schoolgirl. But it was a short show. It was right before the auction took place, but me, Tyler, and Seth all showed what pieces we had picked up so far, including the Skottie pieces. And at this point in time, we had no idea what the exclusive print was. And it
No,
was,
yeah.
we were speculating what it was.
We tried to squeeze it out of Skiff, but he's a vault. So
Yes, he would be a good spy because when he was
yeah,
interrogated, he gave up nothing. He did tell
true.
us we would love it, and he was 100% correct with
He
that.
was right. Yeah.
June
Ugh.
also brought the unoriginal new third round of unoriginal art prints, and yeah, there's so many great covers in Scotty's catalog that there's no telling how many rounds they could do. But yeah, they did a good job selecting these seven.
It's always a blast after that first Heroes Con and to see the Avengers print as well as like a few of the other ones. I was like, this was super fun. So I was super excited to see what we'd get again, and was definitely not let down. The I Hate Fairyland one was by far my favorite, but just a great set overall. So yeah, super glad to be able to pick these up. So
Yeah, and then they released first at Heroes Con, and then they were released later in the Scotty shop. So, and then some of these are still available. So I suggest grabbing them before round four comes out.
yeah, because they're selling out, especially with the Black Friday sales. They were starting to sell out of them, and they won't be reprinted. So
No, yeah, absolutely. So we get to July. July, we welcomed Jay Fosgett to the team. Uh, and we were let know no we were told the book was coming out in October. I know I couldn't. There's a little black line over the words down there, so it threw me off for a second. But not only was Jay welcome to the team, but also Popeye was
yeah,
revealed as a secret character. Scotty and Megan had did an Instagram quick live video where he was creating I Hate Fairyland 42's cover C, and he had mentioned that he would be doing another cover for an issue 45 because it had a special guest,
special
and
guest. Yeah,
we weren't sure who it was until this came out, and it was Popeye. And not only did Jay do an amazing job on that, Jay also came on Scotty Talk later in the year and entered the Good Buddy list, certified Good Buddy list, and was a great guest. And we're looking forward to having him on again in 2026. He's also wanting to come to Heroes, so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
hoping he can make it. Him and Derek both are on the Heroes Con wish list, so I'm hoping both of those guys can make it. And then if you've got Scotty, uh, Jay, Derek, I mean this could be like a lineup for like a I Hate
for the
Fairyland.
ages. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, the heroes to end all heroes. In
yeah.
Popeye
Jay
we
crushed
trust.
it. So
He really did.
yeah,
Amazing job. Also, in July, Derek Lothman begins his tour as co-host of Scotty Talk, and
yeah.
it was a really fun episode, but it was funny because Derek never appeared on screen.
To say, yeah, you can believe us. That is Derek. That is his webcam. It was not somebody else. So
No, but we heard his voice and we thought I was thinking I hope he's enjoying this because maybe he's not on screen, maybe he's
that's probably why
hiding.
he was like, "Oh yeah, I love answering all these questions."
Well, before that, he had been on YouTube on Scotty's YouTube channel with Megan and Scotty, and we
Yeah,
saw his face on there. It was like, oh, awesome! Derek's coming on, and then he's like, guys, he had some technical issues. We went live. He wasn't on the show. I was sweating bullets, and then
so like,
I was very nervous in that show. But when he came on, it was so cool. And then after that, he spent about 30, 40 minutes after the show showing us art. And
yeah,
we started planning his next visit. And just my heart melted. I was like, yep. I was like, Derek's the man.
yeah. No, it was really awesome too. Because again, I've been a fan of Derek's for quite a bit of time as well, same as Scotty. So like, I was immediately excited. I mean, as you know, like I called out Derek as
You
one of my
did.
artists that gave me that same vibe, and then for him to be, announced as the new artist, the new guest, and for him to even go on our show once, let alone have the show in and then immediately be like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's do it again. And,
Monthly,
now
baby.
have done multiple shows is just, yeah, it's just kind of a pinch me moment again. Same with Scotty, where I'm just like, man, we get to talk to these people and get to know them and just hang out and let them hang out with everyone else too and just talk art. So
Yeah,
yeah,
one of the
super
things that
cool.
Derek did when he came on the show that no other artist had did was actually draw. He drew on the show. Bromance initiated. Yeah, we have liftoff, folks. He drew on the show, and we gave it away as a
Yeah,
prize to one of the viewers. So
live. Yeah,
it was really well done, and such a cool dude, and he'll be back on in a couple of weeks. So really looking forward to that. And like you
yeah,
said,
truly.
what episode was that you called it out that you really liked, Derek?
It was like the few before. Oh my goodness, it was like
It was the episode that feeling that you can only say what it is in French.
it was that episode, then wasn't it?
We're gonna push the heck out of that episode. I want to get it to 100 views, Dad, on it. To validate
Go
that
back and
horrible
rename it
name.
right.
That's right. So maybe one day. All right, August merch time, baby. This is whenever
March Madness.
the socks, the koozies with a K and the koozies with a C all came out,
Yep.
and we got that image of
Armbands. Yeah,
Tarantino's favorite image of Skottie there on the right. Perfect. This was great,
that's
and
the money shot.
that's right. OnlyFans for Scottie's introduction for his feet. So,
Only feet. Yeah, there we go.
but those are. And have you tried them on yet? Have you wore them yet?
And yeah, I wear mine. I use them as night socks, so I wear both, and they're comfy. They're long too, so yeah, I really like
Oh,
them. I
oh,
haven't tried the armbands, the koozie. That's the only that's the only thing I haven't tried yet.
that's right. So they're with a C when they're on the armbands, and they're a K when they're around a drink. So we
Exactly.
figured
Yeah.
we discussed that back during this time. So, but and we'll be. This is one of the prizes that one of the koozies with the K will be given away for the Toys for Tots. The people that have donated for Toys for Tots for the Skottie Young Appreciation Group drive. Uh, Stupid Fresh Mess sent some of these for prize packs, so we're including one as our prize pack, along with the Battle Beast issue 6 exclusive from the Scotty Shop, a CGC book from Zawa, or the name I can't pronounce, that's off the top of my head, and a couple other books that we're going to be including. But it's an awesome Scotty prize pack. If you haven't donated for Toys for Tots, send it. You have about 10 days left to get it sent in and get entered into the prize. Also, you'll get to pick what Andrew McKinney gets on his body, on what tattoo he gets
I was
from a
gonna say,
Scotty
yeah, definitely
design.
mention that, yeah, because that's also a big bonus. So
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to talk to Andrew just on a side note, and maybe do a Facebook Live to the group. Tyler,
mm,
on Saturday, I might try to see if you're available for about 10 minutes, so we could do a Facebook Live and push it. One
no,
major
it sounds
prize,
good. Yeah,
one major prize. It's a pretty cool bundle. So really
a
looking
bundle, yeah,
a bundle, a plethora.
of joy.
That's right. Oh, also August also brought San Sakai as a cover artist for I Hate Fairyland, the Inoki issue 44. We had the A and B from Derek, and then cover C was Stan Sakai. I believe it was a 1 in 10 ratio, if I remember correctly.
Plus your favorite interior pages.
Oh no, I said was it a one? Sorry,
Oh,
I asked
you
a
were
question.
asking. I thought you were just leaving it as that. Like I thought you were.
No.
I
I was
honestly
hoping you'd
don't
confirm it.
remember.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Also, it has the best interior pages ever, including because he used so much zip tone or sketch tone on the
All the
Inoki
zip
origin
tone, yeah.
page, and we saw those, and I thought, oh my gosh, I am going to get those at all cost, and I found out that they were already reserved, so by one Skottie Young. So
Yeah.
Derek
Our
let us know.
GBD let you down.
Yeah, that's okay. He's made up for it more than some. So Shane says 1 in 10. So thank you very much.
Yes, confirming 1 in 10.
Oh, Pokemon. Okay, I'm acting like I haven't seen these slides, but
You
I
all,
get
yeah, it's always
surprised.
fun because you always forget. Yeah,
Surprise
there's a lot of
kitten.
slides.
Surprise kitten makes its return in the Scotty Talks, and we're in August. We're in the second half of the year. The awards will be coming up here shortly. For everybody just wanting to see the awards, we're sorry. We make you eat your vegetables before you get to your dessert. So, August 2025 brought Pokemon Gate.
Yeah,
And this was one that Scotty and the team, Megan had released a announcement with this cover saying, due to legal, they had to swap some things up, and then online publication went with the theory that, or they wasn't a theory, they were like putting it as fact that
yeah,
that the group behind Pokemon, Nintendo, I'm assuming, I don't know who does
yeah.
Pokemon. Yeah,
Nintendo.
Nintendo had asked them to DC, Marvel, whoever it is, to remove it. and that was not. I think that was more conjecture than anything. But the cover, the product that we got was equal, if not better, than the original. So it was a win-win situation for all of us.
Exactly. No, I mean, again, it's all speculation, but yeah, whatever the reason, the first cover was great. The second cover
No,
was just as great. So
and
exactly, yeah, the Pokeball cover, yeah,
when the article came out, me and Seth and Tyler were even talking about it. It was like drawing circles around Deadpool's emblem, like his logo. It's like it's clearly pulled from that. But yeah, I think some people. Thanks,
yeah,
Brittany.
Game Freak, yeah, exactly owns Pokemon, yeah,
Mm, well,
but I'm sure it was Nintendo's lawyers, so
that's right. It's all Nintendo money. He just brought the room down quite a bit with that
yeah, the
comment.
nerd,
So
yeah, pushes up glasses,
wah wah. Then
nerd,
August, once again, if you're not a member, it feels like this is really a push for the Skottie Young
August,
Substack newsletter. But yeah, this was put it in. Scotty told the letter or told the story about Liefeld asking what tool he used or brush pen. I wrote it in there. What brush pen he used, and then when he saw him the next time, he had bought it and said, "I'm Scottie Young, obscenity," and it was such a, like Scotty said, almost like a pinch me moment. I don't think he said
yeah,
pinch me, but such a cool moment to relive your idols and your icons that you grew up reading, and not only be able to create products for guys like Todd McFarlane and Rob Liefeld, but to just actually know them and see them as contemporaries, to see
yeah.
them as fellow artists
Be on
that
that
look up
same
to.
level, yeah, that they acknowledge and recognize your skill just as you had with them. So yeah,
Yeah,
it was super cool. I mean, you keep plugging Substack, but it's just because again, he has one of the best Substacks in my opinions. And granted, we're biased because we're called Scotty Talk, but truly, I mean,
we are.
the amount of time and effort both he and Megan put into to writing their the pieces is
Yeah,
just it's always just a great read. I always love being able to get there, commenting first if I can, if Shane doesn't beat me.
it's a
As they
yeah.
said, I don't have a job because I just commented, but it's just such a blast to be able to read, and that's how I got to know them more, and yeah, it's just a really cool place. So
It's fun too, and I said this before. Whenever we actually did a Scotty talk on the newsletter. If you go back and you can watch it and get more in depth coverage on that. But I
mm,
said this during that time was, for us, I work. I'm an accountant. It's not an exciting job, but my little phone pops up with a. I mean, it is what it is. My my phone pops up, and I get an email, and I see the little SY in the circle or whatever it is. I can't recall, and I'm like,
yeah,
oh, I hurry up and click on it because it's fun to be like, hey, this is Scotty here. And one of my favorite parts is where Scotty writes like the first half, and then the second half is like. And now I'm going to turn it over to Megan. It's like Megan starts right. So I think that's such a fun play and shows you kind of the
yeah.
dynamic that they have in the office. So it breaks the dull pace of sometimes hard
Um,
work days that pop up.
yeah.
So very, very, very fun. Very fun.
No, for sure. I was gonna say I'm waiting for John to write one. So really
Yeah.
just get a
So
random wrestling one out of nowhere. So
we're one day going to find out, like in a M Night twist, that John has wrote all of them. That's how Ian Megan. They
that
don't
goes,
even they don't
yeah.
even realize they have a Substack, and John's like slaving away in the back on them. So,
Oh
well,
my goodness. Mm.
I'll let you
Look at
talk
that.
about this one. This one, this is
I was gonna
this is
say
the
somebody commented at first, you not being in a suit for this, but it was just so funny getting in and asking you about it. And I was like, oh, I would have got a suit if I had known. And you were like, oh, I just pulled this out. I'm like, okay, cool, just none the wiser. And then getting into the show, and then out of nowhere, Scotty just joining from his back porch while he waits for his pizza to cook and listening to the loud cicadas in the background
yes.
that he pointed out. Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, again, you meet the people you look up to or the people who inspire you, and I've met Scotty now at least twice. But even still, like even like chatting, every now and then comments on Substack and stuff. Like
Yeah.
it's still, as people are saying, it was like I want somebody who looks at me the way that Tyler looks at Scotty. Scotty.
So good.
It was just it's just so funny. It's just such a fun, chill, guy, and just being able to talk with them and chat with them and on the show was truly a blast and unexpected. It was a surprise for me, not for
Yeah.
Dustin. So Dustin knew, Megan knew. I was suddenly found myself without words. So which
Yeah, I
doesn't
think
generally happen. I'm a very talkative person. So.
Yeah, I think I can't. Maybe not this phrasing, but whenever I was on my way to see my grandpa, and right before our 50th issue, and my grandpa lives in Ohio, I live in Kentucky, and I was driving, and this is what I think about when I'm driving is Skottie talk, and I was thinking, oh, our 50th issue's coming up, or 50th episode's coming up. It would be so fun if Skottie popped on and Tyler had no idea. And I think I even messaged Skottie and said, hey, if you're not doing anything and you want to maybe make Tyler wet himself, this would be a great time to come on. And Skottie's such a busy guy, but he allotted us a lot more time than I was expecting.
Yeah.
And like Tyler said, Tyler's met him at least twice that Skottie knows of, and it was just such.
Skottie knows.
It was. I couldn't get that out straight. So it was such a fun, and we laughed pretty much the whole 21 minutes and 12 seconds that Skottie was on, and I timed it. So
wait, what was it again? 21. You
it's
said
like 21 minutes and 12 seconds. I think
I
that
love
Skottie was
that.
on. So
21
which is
That's cool. Yeah, I like that.
but yeah, we were all of the people, all of our guests, and Skottie's. The show's name Skottie Young Talk, Skottie Talk, so he's going to get a lot of credit. But we also want to give credit where credit's due, and all the guests that we've had on in 2025, which we'll show here later.
I may not blush
we're
for every
appreciative.
guest, but we still greatly enjoy having you on. So
Absolutely, 100%. I'm missing comments. I'm sorry. I told Skottie.
I did too. Yeah,
He did try. He tried his best.
I like Brent's comment. Yeah, next time I have a swear counter. Is Dustin?
Yeah. Oh my! All right.
I love that. Like Megan being like, now remember, Skottie, do not curse.
It's like Captain America language.
So. Exactly. Yeah. Is that we're gonna skip over the fact that he just said language?
Yeah. Oh me. September 2025, Skottie Shop release or pre-order for the Deadpool Batman #1 that featured Wolverine and Lobo. They had posted, and Stupid Fresh Mess had posted this image of a sketch that Skottie had did, holding Lobo's head, of Gert holding Lobo's head, and Deadpool's head.
Yeah, Deadpool's
but this was, I'm assuming back in September they would have had to know at this time because the news came out in October. So this was, to me, it's like, how in the world? I bet they were just, busting at the seams, knowing
Megan and Skottie
what
for
was
sure,
about to happen,
wanting to make that post and to be able to share it. So,
but this was one of my favorite covers of the year. I liked it. I know Seth liked it because it had Lobo on it, but just two iconic characters from bridging the gap between Marvel and DC, and yeah.
And a great joke as always is Skottie nails them every single time. The hair for sure for the both of them. So,
yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
And also, DJ joined in September. Yeah, we're still in September.
Yeah.
DJ joins the Stupid Fresh Mess crew. I'm glad you've got that. I haven't got a DJ one yet. I don't think.
Oh, really? I think I've got. I think
so.
it's my second one. It is DJ. It's not JD. My camera's backwards.
Yeah, thank you.
But I think I've got two now of DJs. So.
Well, man, it's coming. I know. I have a good feeling.
I'll send you one if you don't have.
I'm gonna get one. It's gonna say Skottie, and we'll be like, man, where's DJ's at? Dadgone it!
Back, you're like, hey, can I swap this for a DJ?
He misspelled DJ on it. He put too many letters. No. Anytime you get a book, that's such and for anybody that hasn't ordered from Skottie Young's shop, SkottieYoung.com, you get what Tyler held up there of who packed your products, which is such a personal touch that I don't know of any other shop that does that.
Yeah.
I have no other shop takes the time to do that, and just very creative, and it's a fun game to collect. And the people that have had many transactions from the Skottie Young shop, SkottieYoung.com, always like to compare whose they got. It's like trading cards. Try to see who can.
I'm gonna make a shirt out of the ones that I have. So.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. That'll be your next Christmas sweater.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah, Seth pointed out that we looked like we could be brothers with the red beard.
And you've never
Yeah.
seen them in the same
Oh,
room at the
man.
same time as well.
Same with
I've
that
noticed.
dancing guy at Heroes. We haven't seen him with me in the same room
No,
either. So
nope. But one day we will.
I hope that guy comes back. We'll get a
Oh,
picture of him if we. I don't think we got one this past Heroes. So
no, but he was. It was fun. He was really,
a
really,
highlight.
really into
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In September, the Skottie Young Appreciation Group hits 10,000 members, and we are on the
10,000.
cusp. The cusp. I
Yeah.
say of 11,000 members. I went back so y'all don't have to and like watch part of the Scotties year two from last December, and then we had hit like there was one of the slides had we hit 8,000 members.
Yeah.
So from last year to this year, we have grown 3,000 members strong. And I think whenever Scotty wrote the newsletter about heroes, we were almost to 10,000. So,
Yeah.
so really over the second half of the year, another boost of membership. So, next year, my goal is 100,000 members.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yep, yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Oof. I mean, we got the call out from Stupid Fresh Mess, which we greatly appreciate, by the
Yeah.
way. So yeah, it's just super fun, yeah, to see how much this group has grown underneath your stewardship. So
No, no, it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a Facebook group dedicated to Skottie Young. So, yeah, thank you. Big shout out. Thank you, Megan and Stupid Fresh
yeah,
Mess. They both had posted that we're close to 11,000 members. And I was watching it all afternoon to see if we got there. We're at like 10,965 as a couple of minutes ago, a couple hours ago. So we may have hit 11,000 by now. No, he's Becker has one mission in life now.
Necker, it's gonna cost you money.
It's, oh me, no, can't do it. What's it say? 11,000 members, and I can't get 50 people to like my post. I'm not going to make a comment. I'm not going. I had but we're being nice to Seth tonight. So
Yeah, I
September
wasn't trying
sla-
to say anything. Yeah,
September/October was also the introduction of the auction feature
yeah,
on SkottieYoung.com, which saw the color remark for the King Spawn book, plus I forgot the Bart Simpson book. There was a Cowabunga Man, I think might have been the name of it. Uh,
mm,
but both of those went up for auction using the Auction Now app that
yeah,
artists are able to plug in straight to their Shopify. That Chris Tung that we had on later in
yep,
the year, a couple of weeks ago, his one of his creations, along with Raremark, that was formerly Nerdcrawler. So a very cool feature. It not
yeah,
only and we talked about this with Chris when he was on. It not only pulls away people from Scotty's shop into Raremark where they would do the auctions. It pulls people from that would normally be on Raremark into the SkottieYoung.com. And if they don't win one of these items or one of the CGC books that was released later, they're in Scotty's shop and they can shop for other stuff. They don't have to worry about an
yeah.
auction. There's lots of items that they can buy now in the shop. So
No, super awesome. As we talked about what Chris is doing for artists like Frank Cho and Scotty and Chrissy and everybody. So yeah,
absolutely. October also brought Scotty contributing to the Kickstarter for Jim My Food again for Arachnid Enforcer. He did this was like a spin-off of one of Scotty's Spider-Man daily sketches that he did a while back, and he put Jim's spin on for this new character
yeah,
that's a parody of Spider-Man, and another one that was just really cool to see the first time because it's something that's a little different than what Scotty traditionally does. So it was fun. I love it when Scotty draws chimneys all Dr.
yeah.
Seuss
The
like.
the wobbly chimney and again the tall, lanky, Jack Skellington kind of arms. I love
Yeah.
that kind of character design that he does. So yeah, super fun to see this character like that, especially those wings. I love the webbed wings on the back. So hello,
Jordan,
hello, Jordan.
welcome to the show. We're about 3 months away, if my math's correct, from the awards. So,
That's really
we're
good. I
getting
like that.
yeah. Sorry, we crack ourselves up. Battle Beast #6 also released, and this is the book that's going to be part of the prize package. It is sold out at SkottieYoung.com.
Yeah,
eBay prices are quickly rising on it, but it will be given away for free for people that donate for Toys for Tot. If you win the wheel spin, I gotta make sure I say that because everybody will
Mm.
want one. Yeah, we're going to do a wheel spin for everybody that donates. You get a
Infamous
spot in
wheel
the
spin. Yep.
a spot in the wheel for every item you donate, and I've been keeping a track of that as new orders come in, and then you get a chance at winning this prize pack that we're going to have. So
Yeah, such a great cover. I absolutely love. I love Ryan Ollie. I love Invincible. I love Scotty's. This is an awesome mashup between the two, especially with all the details of Invincible and Alan on there. So
yeah, and as Skeff mentioned, this is the only one that Invincible was on the cover with Battle Beast.
yeah,
So
only variant one. Yeah.
possible trivia question for future episodes. Man, I'm eyeing like
Fight
I'm taking a
me.
frosty cold drink. Lobo, this was. I remember I messaged, I think everybody I knew. I was shopping at Walmart, grocery shopping at Walmart when this news broke, and I think I let out a squee or a gwee or a glee or whatever it's called.
Squeegly.
I was like, "This is." I knew Skeff was probably just at home, just shaking and convulsing when he saw this, but this was such huge news. Skottie is the writer for Lobo that will take off in 2026 with hopefully future good buddy Jorge Corona on as the feature artist, and you get to see Jorge's Lobo design over there. I forgot the
I love
pixelation. I forgot the pixelation.
it.
Avert your eyes, children. Avert your eyes.
I'd say put your mouse
This
over
one.
it, but they can't see.
No, I would do that. I wouldn't know the difference. Keep looking. One is a noun and the other is a pronoun.
The creative ways you continue to broach this subject, Becker, are fantastic.
I
A
know.
plus
I
for
know.
effort.
I know. Becker. He is a good buddy as well. Certified good buddy.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I don't know Lobo. I've never read Lobo. I'm really excited to get to know Lobo through this team. There's again, they can do no wrong in my eyes. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Again, Jorge's work is just him and Scotty just drive so well together with this stuff. So
And it's crazy how the stars just align for Scotty so well because he's told the story about how he got on Rocket right before Guardians of the Galaxy took
yeah,
off, and now he gets on Lobo right before he's featured in the Supergirl movie. I mean,
yeah,
this is both of them are going to be huge. I mean,
yeah.
Rocket has become like a fan favorites of Scotty. Lobo, I'm assuming we'll get some covers for the Scotty shop for Lobo. I haven't heard anything on that, but from my lips to Megan's ears, that's hopefully we get to see a few of
Yeah,
those too.
fingers crossed. Yeah. And that logo, I want to say call out to the logo too from Nate Picos because again, Nate
Yes,
does
yes,
such an amazing job with the lettering and the logos and everything. And like such a cool. Again, I don't know Lobo well, but I'm like, I look at that and I'm like, yeah, that seems like that fits perfectly for the character. So
absolutely. And I just wanted to say anybody can be a certified good buddy
yeah,
as long as you can withstand an hour or two with me and Tyler. That's all you've got
or
to do.
or 3 or 4
Or
or
Scotty got the
more.
20. Scotty got the 20-minute exception. Everybody else has
Yeah,
to go on at least multiple
at
hours. So
least an hour. Yeah,
at least an
exactly.
hour. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I picked up Shane. Yeah, Lobo is
It
going to
is.
be
Yeah,
huge for it. So,
big book.
and he said, pretty sure that's his DC logo. Okay,
Mm,
sweet. Yeah, October also, Scotty completed his sixth signing with CGC, taking place at his home base. And each year, it's hard to throw enough superlatives on these, what are referred to as remarks. And there's a group of artists that went up today that they're offering remarks. Yes, Stephanie. Yeah, and as each year I get older, it gets a little bit harder. Um, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the email, the news that came out today. There's four artists that are going to be doing CGC opportunities, and they showed their remarks and what the remarks were going to be. And I like all these artists. I'm not saying anything bad about them because that's what a typical remark is. But the remarks probably take less than 30 seconds to do. Would you
yeah.
agree with that, Tyler? So you can jump on this hot take with me.
30 second with like the like other people you're saying or Scotty's or
Private chat. I don't want to. They could be future guests. I got to be careful. So
oh
30
okay
seconds. You agree?
I mean,
30
they're
seconds.
quick. Again, it's such a all encompassing word. I don't honestly like the word because everyone has their own different opinion on what a remark should be, and also whether or not it should be spelled with a Q or a K. So it's like I don't think
Yeah,
anyone can kind of decide on what a remark is. So it's whatever you want it to be. We'll call it at that. So
that's good. I like it, but we will agree that these are sketches. These have become sketches at
yeah,
CGC.
these are above and beyond remarks, is what I'll call them. The remark plus, if you will. So yeah,
There was
these
only
were awesome
there,
to see.
well, there was only one negative from the CGC drawing signing, and that
Mm,
was that Seth got the Lobo.
true. The
I
only
would
logo requested.
was Seth. I was so bitter when I saw that because I thought Seth does not deserve that. He does not deserve that Lobo. That is
We
too
got the
good.
call out on their page. It just I think it all went to his head and
No, just kidding. I was so glad when I saw that because I knew it was his because he had talked about sending that one in for a very long time. No, I'm just kidding, Seth. No, I was very happy for
it's
you because
very
that was
deserving. Yeah. I mean,
and
again,
not
like you said, timing. I mean, again, you asked for it well
perfect.
before
Well done.
the announcements and everything. So I mean, you got it because you wanted it. Not because of the news. So I don't.
Just we're gonna get rid
Becker's
of
done
that.
it again.
But not just Seth. A lot
Yeah.
of members from our group were posting saying, "I think that's mine. I think that's mine." And then we saw him
Mhm.
coming in. Shane got an awesome rocket with a gun.
It really
Uh,
was a great rocket. Yeah. I
uh,
was super bummed that I decided to pass this year. As soon as I started seeing these come out, I was like, I messed up. I should have gotten at least one or two. So
but
maybe seven like Dustin.
yeah, yeah. And what's bad is once you start seeing these on my notes section of my phone, I start creating the ones for 2026, and it just keeps growing. But I'm going to try to scale back in 2026.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Famous last words.
Yeah, November brought us new stickers, and these were some awesome stickers.
Yeah.
The Sesame Street ones that we referenced earlier in the year, very well done. Yeah, try
Oh no,
try a
Seth.
keyword.
6 or 7. Ugh.
I had to do it. Watching a 44-year-old man do this on a show,
Megan's kids will be ecstatic, I'm sure. They're like, oh, 6, 7. We heard it.
yeah, yeah, that's probably our only people that'll be excited about it. But anyway, these awesome
That
stickers came
too.
out. Also, some heavy hitters. There was a couple other original art drops. Um, this one had I just pulled one picture, one image, but it also had the Battle Beast cover.
Yeah.
It had like all the I Hate Fairyland covers. I mean, it was just really really good, like top notch covers to end the year. And how many did you pick up, Tyler?
Uh, how many did I
Yeah,
want? At
yeah.
least like 5, especially the
How
I
many
Hate
were there? Like
Fairyland,
14.
especially the Popeye. Again, that is one of my all-time favorite I Hate Fairyland covers. So I'm like, oh, again, these drops get me. I need to be prepared. So
I know, and it was right after some other purchases that we had all made as a group, and then the books. What was really cool was that the 41, 42, and 44 Scotty covers. So I Hate Fairyland. Like Seth wanted the Link one, I wanted the Helicorn one, and you wanted the Popeye one, and they
yeah.
all released at the same time. So we got to see at least the line art for it, which was awesome. But I think they may
Well,
still
good
be.
news. They're all still available. So there's still hope.
Yeah, so I'm right there with zero so far, but maybe in 2020, that'll be our resolution for 2026 to eventually grab these. Yes,
Yeah, exactly. All still available. Yeah.
Rutro and Seth has left the chat. All right, so
It's Seth is buying it as we speak.
all of them. Yeah, so but no, but all the books. I mean, these were really cool. The Exquisite Corpses one,
Yeah.
and some of these, a good handful of them went like as soon as the
Oh yeah, that Battle
site
Beast was
dropped.
like the first to go. That and the Batman were like instantaneous, pretty much. I mean, it's again, even if you can't get these, which is always a bummer, it's still always really fun to watch how quickly
It
these will
really
go.
is. Yeah.
Because it's because you don't know the price, you don't know who's going to go for what kind of a deal. So it's like you got to be a quick draw to be able to breeze through the checkout process and grab these. So
Yeah, and we make it almost like a spectator sport as we watch them
oh yeah,
because Scotty's
like a
art is
gladiator arena.
Yeah, Scotty's art is so hot that it goes really fast, and it's just fun watching them go from, unless you want one of them and you're actually trying to pursue
Yeah,
one,
if you want it,
it's a
then it's
challenge. But
not a fun. Or if like you have issues with the shot, something happens, you're like on the edge.
yeah,
So
and a lot of people are like, I have fast internet saying that, but there was several drops this year that I missed out on, and it's like, well, awesome. The arts, that's what makes it fun when you finally do get a
yeah,
piece, because you're not going to be able to get every piece you want. It's got to you got.
especially yeah, especially being in a retirement apartment complex. I don't have the fastest internet, so
Oh,
um,
okay. So
I make do with what I.
but if they stayed out there available all the time, then it would be like, I think some people, would probably say, well, I can wait on them. I can wait on them. But
Yeah,
the fact that Scotty art is so sought after, and it just keeps each year, it keeps on being more and more sought after, is that these
exactly.
go
Yeah,
fast. So whenever you do finally get a piece that you love or that you're after, it's like, you've completed something. You feel like you've won a race or something at that point in time, and you kind of have. So
no, exactly.
yeah, may the odds be ever in your
Yeah,
favor.
thank you, Effie.
And here we go. This is what I said. This was a very, very. The
Yeah,
pictures were bigger when I first started, but Scotty has taken this and went full bore with it. Just how many has he did so far? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
who do
14.
we appreciate?
Yeah, he's did 14 of these so far, and I'm refraining. I bought the Earth piece, which I love the Earth piece. It reminded me of the lava
I was gonna say,
short.
that's short. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just the goatee, the
yeah,
clouds around. I just love that one. And I said, well, I'm not going to buy any for a while. I'm giving everybody a shot. And then the Run the Jewels came out today, and it was so hard, so hard. That was
I
and
I messaged Dustin and it was like, nope. I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah,
well, I clicked on it, and the very first line I saw, the bold line, is that 100% of the money from today's sale
yeah,
went towards Toys for Tots Kansas, which, as Megan had posted, there's a huge need going on
yeah,
more, and I was like, this is a no brainer. Calvin and Hobbes, Run the Jewels, and Toys for Tots. Yeah, that's a great one. I love that one.
yeah. That was 100% the most tempting. I mean, the cup pen. I mean, there's so many great options. The
Hmm.
umbrella. I honestly love the leaf pile too. That was a really fun one. Like again, it's just
Yes,
been
it
so
was.
fun to see him inspired to come up with stuff again, like the things that you wouldn't think he'd sketch. People have in mind what they probably think that he's going to sketch for that day, and it's like nope, something totally different. So I
Absolutely.
love you. Yeah.
He called it.
No,
Seth knows what I'm saying. And we are almost to the awards. We are right there on the edge. December, uh, since the show hasn't happened and we're airing this in the future, the Whatnot returned, and these are some of the products that Stupid Fresh Mess put up today that will be available during the Whatnot show. That's going to be hosted by Scotty, Megan, and Skeff. So
yep.
the Skeff. If you ever watched his Whatnot shows, the hype doesn't stop with Skeff.
They're
He
wild,
is.
man. It's a train. Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to hop on and just hang on tight. And I doubt this Friday, December 5th at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time will be no different. It's going to be fun. I'll be
Yeah.
at my office Christmas party, but I will definitely be sneaking some views while I'm there. And I'm hoping it's a long show so I can catch at least the second half of it. But if you're watching the show, and
Yeah.
if you're watching the show next week and it's already aired, man, that was a great Whatnot show. There was a lot of great things that were given out. The thing that you remember that story Scotty told about
Oh
an
yeah.
hour into
Yeah.
the show? Oh,
Yeah.
we
When
laughed and we
Skip
laughed and
did
we laughed.
when Skip, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah. Yeah.
the pizza they ate, man,
The
I could almost
pizza.
smell the pizza through the screen. It was
Mm.
so good. So
I mean, it is the stuff that they're showing the B sides sketches, the statues, the slabs, the pop. I mean, there's
the Funko
again, like Jeff
Pops,
has been
yeah,
saying, that there's going to be a lot to pick from. Anything ranging from books to original sketches that are going to be. So it's going to be one to watch, even if you can't get anything. Which again, there's going to be something for everybody, as Skeff has said. It's going to be a
yeah.
blast to watch for sure. So
And Scotty posted the Battle Beast sketches that he did so far, the set of those that
yeah,
he did, plus live drawing. And Scotty has bought a fan now, which I should have put that as a slide.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
December.
is he gonna sign
Skottie
the fan?
buys
I hope
it,
he signs the fan and hands and
auctions
auctions
it
it
off.
off. Skeff, if you're listening,
It's one of Skeff's catchphrases when he comes on. Don't tempt me with a good time. He would definitely auction off the fan if he gets a chance.
anything can be auctioned. Yeah,
He will shave Skottie part of his beard, auction that off. Skeff is a salesman through and through, and that's one of the reasons we love
yeah.
him.
As Skeff likes
So,
to say, ABA, always be auctioning.
that's right. Pizzas for closers. All right. Finally, 2025 was the year of
yeah.
the club.
The club.
All the people that have made the
Look at all those
Skottie Young
names.
Certified Good Buddy Club. Congratulations, and we're sorry,
Yeah.
is what I say. But and I also assigned President Derek. Derek is president of the Skottie Young Certified. So
That's fitting. That's fitting. That's fair.
and for anybody that didn't watch the episode or doesn't know, after Derek was on the first time, I started calling him Good Buddy to the point it became creepy. So I had to come up with a concept to validate why I kept calling him Good Buddy. Thus, the invention of the Certified Good Buddy Club. And so
Yeah.
Derek has to be the president. And VP Seth Traub. Just when you think you've seen him for the last time on here, he pops up again. So six-time guest. I had to go back and count him. I had to go back and watch old episodes to see where Seth, and he was in some. I didn't even
Bless
think he
you.
was in,
Yeah.
but 6 episodes, 6 episodes.
Random appearances. Yeah.
So Jamie has been on twice.
Derek
and also,
is getting up there though, so he's catching up.
That's right. Brett, well, we've announced last week he's going to be on in February. So
Maybe twice. Yeah.
I had to think if I'd announce it. Skeff was he was scheduled twice to be on, and he did an impromptu Halloween visit and appeared with us on that, so 3 times. And Tyler's mom was also on there. I still don't know your mom's name.
One and done. So
Yeah. And then the list on the right where we've had Skottie, Jay, Shane, Jared, Keith, and Chris. I mean, the list keeps growing.
yeah.
And I'm hoping next year it takes up at least 3 slides or 2 slides, I should say.
I feel like Scottie's name should be smaller in like the corners since he just got
No.
the 20 minutes.
no, I'm probably. We're going to get the cease and desist letter every week. I wake up on Thursday.
We're waiting for Megan's. Yeah, like, hey guys, it gives us the sign. Like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, Johnson, Baker, and Henry has sent you a letter, or whatever lawyer firm that Skottie uses.
Whatever they use. Yeah.
Incorporate, yes, because lawyers
It's just
incorporate.
John. They just send John is all it is. Like John shows up at your house and you're like, oh no, like what's happening?
like a ninja in the dark.
Yeah.
By the
Like
time
John
you see him,
Wick. Yeah.
by the time you see him, it's too late. So, but no, we're really looking forward to the new guests that we got coming up. And just because we get new, don't mean we don't want to hang out with the old guest.
Exactly.
We love this list of people, and we're looking forward to seeing them return many times.
Many times.
And that's the end of the show, or for this slide. We got one more.
Yeah.
We are halfway through the show, but now we get to the awards.
That's
And
what I
once-
meant when I said I thought it was I was like an hour 20 and we're here now, but we still had one more slide to go.
So it's award time, folks. Buckle up. This is what you came for.
That's what you've been waiting for.
You can rent the whole seat, but you only need the first few inches. All right. Pending Statue of the Year nominees. This is one that's very very sorrowful.
Yeah, bittersweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd used bittersweet earlier. It
But
fits. It's
is.
fitting.
It's so
fitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because these are so cool that we got to see the 3D concept of them, and then like having the football yank from us, like Lucy and Charlie Brown. Did any of these come out? Did the Mysterio came out? Mysterio, I think, is the only one that might have. Yeah, 'cause
I thought the Deadpool. I thought Deadpool did too, or did it not?
this is yeah.
Am I thinking
Deadpool
of
came
the
out.
other one, the side, like
No,
the
no,
one
no.
where he's jumping sideways?
The one with swords came out. This one didn't come out.
Yeah.
So this one did not come out.
And these have got to be in a warehouse somewhere. It's, there's some of these laying around somewhere, but you just got to find them. So
Yeah, and I'm hoping they made at least a small batch. No, would you rather know that there's 5 out there that you'll never own, or know that there's none out there? Which
no,
one?
because 5 that's out there, because never owning it, that that's you don't know, maybe you could, so that the
Yep.
chance is still there at least. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. So, but we had to pick a winner. We did this category last year, and I think I did it the year before that. So we had to pick a winner, and
yeah.
yep, yep. It's
But
just
yeah, they
heartbreaking,
have the
heartbreaking.
prototypes. Yeah, that's what these photos are too, and then the miles there. So yeah,
But this was a no brainer. This was so easy to pick.
yeah.
Tyler and I knew this, and on the count of three, kids, let's all say it together. And the winner is
Spider
Spider
Punk.
Punk. Spider Punk.
It's just a no. Again, this is the one that makes me. I hate not getting the other ones, but this one really bums me out. I
Thanks
grabbed
for
both slabs. I wanted this statue so badly. I'm super bummed. Like it's just they did such a great job. Again, the sculpts only got better and better. And honestly, the paint jobs too. The paint jobs are really what sells the sculpt. So yeah,
yeah.
I'm super bummed that we're not getting this. So
No, this was
mm,
this was really hard because uh, for you all that before Scotty Talk was even Scotty Talk, I was fortunate enough to appear with Scotty and Megan on Scotty's
yeah,
YouTube channel and I get to ask questions that were posed by the Skottie Young Appreciation Group, and this was the cover that was dropped during that show. It was
yeah.
an exclusive announcement. Yeah, it was very exciting. I was excited to see it. I was
I
excited
was
to have.
freaking out when they showed that. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is amazing.
I remember Scotty even talking about Megan doing a little bit of the coloring on it, or adding some part of the art process to the cover. This was a special one. It was a Skottie Young .com exclusive shop exclusive, and just bummed that the statue will not come out. But hopefully one day another company
Yeah,
will pick up this line and know that this is, as the kids say, a banger statue.
a
And
banger,
I don't
certified laughy lit.
yeah, I don't use that term lightly. So yeah, so
Yeah,
maybe one day, maybe one day. All
gosh,
right.
fingers crossed.
And the next category is, I really can't remember, best CGC Doodles nominees. So this one, everybody kind of knew the statues nominations if you knew what was coming out. This one was very hard to pick.
Yeah,
Tyler sent me a list of about 10 that were his favorite. I sent him a list of 10 that were my favorite. We pulled out the 5 that were mutually exclusive to those lists, and then from those 5 we picked the winner. So uh, both of them were good. All these were good, and it's
yeah.
funny, y'all. YAW, that's his Doctor Strange Stan Lee.
Mm,
Kenneth had the Greedo. Uh, Seth had the Lobo.
yeah,
I'm not sure
yeah,
who had
the
the other
logo,
two.
yeah.
So, but it was really cool knowing the people. you, Shane's insulting. Shane had the rocket there, and it was on Tyler's list. I had
It
forgot.
was, yeah,
It was a good one too. But these these were the ones I thought. And to be honest, none of these are mine. I didn't pick any of mine. I tried to pick other people's. In my eyes, all 7 of mine are the winners this year.
yeah.
But especially Ramona Flowers. Come on, how can you not pick Ramona Flowers? That was
I
that
know,
was my
yeah.
favorite one I got. I was so tickled. So who's going to be the winner for this one?
I'm gonna
Tyler,
say,
you
yeah,
you want to flip it?
yeah. I'll flip it. Yeah, I was gonna
No, no,
say,
I can. I've
I
felt
was
like I
kind
was
of
putting
waiting
all
to
this.
see if anybody would. We've got Shane guessing Lobo or Frankenstein. So drum roll.
Frankenstein and
Frankenstein
Bride.
and Bride. I again, it's one of those ones where, like we were saying, remark plus, but honestly, this one is just straight up a sketch. Like
Yeah.
this is just straight up like a daily, like a one word prompt, bride, if you will. Like I mean, it's just
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it's
That's a
just
great point.
such a great and fun, and you get two
Screw my head.
characters and the detail, yeah, hands
Yeah.
down,
I listed 10, but the winner in my eyes was always going to be Frankenstein and Bride.
yeah,
And when I asked Tyler which one of these 5 was his favorite, he didn't hesitate. His was Frankenstein and the Bride.
yeah.
So yeah, it
It's
was hard to
yeah,
beat this one.
nothing personal unless you're Seth, then it is personal. But everybody else, it's not
Yeah.
personal. So
And we were calling out 2 sketches, shouldn't count,
yeah.
of course. But
Well, and Megan, yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually,
we've
was two remarks. Oh,
we've
so it
private chat,
was
private
two.
chat, private chat.
Yeah, there we go.
It's still the winner. Whoever decided to do two remarks on one book, that is
Yeah.
this is the remark of the year, just because of the genius of
Are I was gonna say then if we had to choose, then who is it, Frankenstein or Bride?
uh, dadgone it, this Frankenstein. I like
Oh,
Frankenstein,
that's funny. I was gonna go Bride because of her face, her expression.
so it still wins. I feel like we are in good shape now, but that's
Everyone's a winner in our book.
yeah. Uh, but to be honest, I mean, the other ones were all the ones that came out were great. But whoever had the idea of putting two remarks on one book, and for
Yeah.
these two characters, the kiss from the Frankenstein, the shock, I will say, for the bride, just so good, so good. I'm a
Honestly, it's
romantic, so
yeah, no, it's a great idea. That's honestly, and I didn't even think was possible to order two on one book.
yeah,
And I mean that leaves it open for such such fun combinations of characters that you could get doing that. So that might have to be one that I do at some point. So
yeah, very great idea, great idea.
yeah,
And but it's the best remark that came out because
yeah,
it's two remarks. So
yep.
are we cheating? We
We make the rules.
yeah. Yeah, deal with it. Tough.
Yeah, in the
So,
words of Skottie Young, yeah, deal with
yeah.
it.
So, yeah. Next category,
We're
quickly,
just
quickly.
following the man. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a blemish on the Scotties for the history book. So this is like La La Land all over again.
Oh
Next,
no.
next,
Oh no.
the John Young unoriginal art print
Yeah.
uh, of the year nominees. And we have the nominees are, for anybody that's not reading at home, I Hate Fairyland alternate cover. Amazing Spider-Man 1, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, Silver Surfer 1, uh, Batman Off-World 1, Edge of Spider-Verse 1, and Doctor Strange Annual number 1.
Before we go on to, I just wanted to comment that both Seth
That was
and
just,
Megan also put Bride as their comment. So
the Frankenstein kiss. I mean, he saw a
I know
beautiful lady.
it is
I
really
thought,
cute. Yeah, especially
like, yeah,
thinking
that's his
of Guillermo del
bride.
Toro's movie. I'm like, yeah, it's perfect. So
Yeah, I will agree to disagree. It's quick on for the next topic.
I
Yes.
forget that you're a hater. Ugh, that
Yeah.
ruins me every time.
Every time. Every time. All right. So who's going to win this one? Who's going to win this one? Tyler?
Lots lots of good options. I know the one that most everyone will go for. Um,
Yeah.
but only one can be the winner, and that one,
Yep. Here
I
we
Hate
are.
Fairyland.
That's right.
The
Alternate cover.
fact that we got the alternate cover with the story on Substack, again, if you're not subbed
Yes.
to the Substack, go sub to the Substack. It's free. It was just perfect because I'd seen that cover before, but I didn't really know the full story behind it. Perfect timing. I love that.
That's right. Yeah.
But the fact that this was a cover that was promoted with the launch of the book, or like the announcement of the book, because that's what Skottie had at the time, but then he went back and still finished it for
Yeah.
the final cover. It's just such a special. That's one of the cool things about these unoriginal art prints, is that we're able to get something like that, and to be able to see them side by side like this and compare, what stayed the same, what was different. Mainly Gert was the main thing that changed here. So it's just such a cool piece. So
Oh, I agree 100%. And it was fun. I hadn't really taken them and looked at them side by side until I put this slide on. And
mm,
it was really cool just to see all the tweaks, the things that stayed the same, and the things that Scotty tweaked on it between the alternate cover to the final cover. And yeah, I mean, both of them would have worked great, but now it's hard not to see the cover that made it and be like, that's such an iconic cover. And you can see why he went with it, because you see that and you're like, all right, I Hate Fairyland 2015.
yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. And again, I'm biased. This is one of my favorite, if not favorite, Skottie series, and it's just, yeah, such a cool way to be able to give this to people who, again, this wasn't ever an official cover. It never came out, so I would
Yeah.
imagine this is like one of the only ways you can kind of get something like this for that cover. So
Yeah, I would love to see this as like a cover D or cover E for I Hate
mm,
Fairyland 50.
for 50, yeah, for
Yeah,
50, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that would be really cool.
there's still time. There's still time
There's
to get
still
it done.
time. I mean, we don't know. We don't know.
No, I
So
wonder who owns the original art for both of these. because I haven't ever seen these in the wild. If Scotty kept these, or if he
Yeah. I would imagine they have it, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if Megan can confirm, but
our insider, it helps. All right. Now I'm having to peek because okay, next category. This is a new category, and
yep.
this is one that we'd already selected the Daily Sketch of the Year award, and so we threw this one in there. And like I said, this was an easy choice between a few. Then all of a sudden, when you have 14, it gets a little bit more difficult. But uh, and me and Tyler narrowed it down.
Because I was going to say, how
It was
many
hard.
exactly were there when we chose? Only like the six, right? Or
Yeah, there was we had to keep we had I think we did it twice to get it, but I think there might have been eight. There might have been
okay,
eight or nine that was out, and then the last five that were added down there. So
yeah.
the Run the Jewels, I love that one. That would have
I was going to say, yeah. What would be? Or I guess we can do the
okay.
honorary one afterwards. But yeah, I
Yeah,
want to say what our honorary one is too. So
but the winner, yeah, Seth, dadgone it.
get out of
Why is
here,
he
Seth.
why's he got to throw 6 and 7 back up here? But the winner, and this this one went super fast too. Was
Yeah.
it's the great Mandumbala Noxhydria Charlie Brown. I had to look up the
It,
scientific name for
yeah.
facehugger.
It was great. Yeah. This was just again. He does these combinations of
Very
worlds that you
expressive.
just didn't think you needed, and then you see it and you're like, that's perfect. Like just the good grief and it's just yeah, it's such a hilarious sketch.
Well, this one this one made me think more than the rest of the sketches did because I was thinking Charlie Brown's going to have a chest buster pretty soon,
Yeah.
and I thought that image stuck with me for a while.
Oh yeah. That's not going to be a fun day for Charlie Brown. So
I hope these come out together in a
yeah,
sketchbook when completed.
daily
Yeah,
sketches, or even a one word prompt sketchbook. A different one maybe for specifically
absolutely.
these.
So glad to have you join us here. I had where I
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
comment I've seen, but
Yep.
Daniel has arrived as well. Finally made it. Welcome, our favorite genie from the Halloween episode, Daniel Fonte. Glad to have you with us, and
Glad to
also
have you.
the gentleman that I have to turn sent me this
This
cup,
calls for a spreadsheet.
and also the ornament, the same ornament.
Perfect.
So thank you very much. I can't even drink out of them because I feel like I need to display those. Those are going to go in the detolf over there. No, nobody needs to see that. Uh, I felt sad for Charlie Brown, so it's going to do things to him that Lucy never did. Um,
Oh my goodness.
all right, so what's the next category? Where are we at now? I forgot. Okay, we're the next category is the Daily Sketch of the Year nominees, and one of the things that kind of hindered this category a little bit was that the daily sketches had slowed down last year, but it seemed like there was a great return to daily sketches this year. And I mean, there's two from the Sesame Street run on here, but I mean, we looked, there was like seven um, from that same thing that could have been picked. But yeah, this one was a hard one. This one was there was a few that I wanted to be the winner for this one, but I think me and Tyler both once again did our mind meld and we agreed on this one.
Yeah. No, and I was gonna say we didn't say. I mean, I think we pretty much already said, but that Run the Jewels would be our honorary
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That's
one
right.
for the previous one. But yeah, there's a few honorary ones in this one too, because it's just yeah. I mean, again, I love the daily sketches. They're some of my favorite, stuff. Because again, it's one of the few ways we can get an original piece from the man himself. So yeah, this
Absolutely.
was yeah a tough one. Yeah, Snoopy, Oscar, or Cookie. Shane says so.
Yeah. So you see the dilemma here then.
Yeah,
But the winner that me and Tyler both unanimously agreed upon, we've almost hit the 2 hour mark. So was Cookie Monster Daily
Cookie
Sketch.
Monster.
Nom
Yeah.
nom nom nom. So there we go.
I mean,
You got our impression for free.
it's just perfect. I mean, I love the way he did the fur. I love Cookie Monster. I mean, it's just yeah. Oh, Britain was too late. Oscar, 100%.
Yeah, hit the live button, folks.
It honestly, I mean, it's a close. I mean, again, Oscar's a great one too. I mean,
Oscar was a good one. The one that sold me, there was another artist that after Scotty had did his, he like took Scotty's and did like the skeleton frame of he did
mm,
something like the internals of Cookie
yeah,
Monster, and just to see what Cookie Monster would actually look like,
Yep,
and
there
was,
you go,
was
yeah.
was pretty clever. But man, we're being overrun on this one.
Yeah, Oscar, yeah, wins the popular vote. Maybe we'll have to edit the slides and
Yeah, you'll see my lips moving in different. Oh, live chat is a
yeah, he's
slight
got
delay.
that old people
I
internet
know.
like me, so
I'm just joking, Britt. I know there's like a 20-second delay. I was just playing with you. All right, but Cookie Monster was our favorite,
yeah.
and man, this has been like a lot of hostility for the Scotties. Scotties is a place for love. This is
There
like,
needs to be maybe after the fact or like maybe during we can somehow get like a poll from the people, get the people's choice. Almost like the of Rotten Tomatoes, we get the critics' choice and then the people's choice. So
yeah, this I feel like at
yeah.
any moment Will Smith's going to walk from his seat and slap me in the face. This is
Oh
getting
my
pretty
goodness.
rough. Let's go to a good category. Let's
Keep
have a category for
keep my Sesame Street character's name out of your mouth.
yeah. I said okay. Uh, this is another new category. And I
Yes.
know most favorite is probably not the best grammar, but I like saying most
Yeah.
favorite. I Hate Fairyland guest nominees. Issue 41 had
Yeah.
Duncan Dragon, which was right
Oh
there at the
yeah.
beginning of the
Yeah.
issue, like right there, the Dragon's Den. It was right there. Why did
Such
we
a
not
fun,
know?
familiar face. Yeah.
But him popping up the last few issues or last few pages was great. 42 Helicorn. We don't need to say anything else. That's
I
such a
mean, yeah. Do
great
we even need to
creation.
go on?
Yeah, but we will. 43, the Desert
Yep.
Infantry. Such a great RIP to my peeps there. 44 had Anoki,
Yep.
who is I love Anoki as well. Uh, and finally, 45 had Popeye.
Yep.
Quick side, and before someone in the chat says this, we know who's coming out in 46, and we
Yeah.
know what cameo that's going to be, but it hasn't actually been put in
Happened yet?
publication
Yeah.
before the Scotty, so it will be eligible in
Yeah.
2026. All right, I had to say that to get it.
No, it's fair.
So
Yeah, because that would have been the yeah the choice to be. So
I know
yeah, I
how
want to say
can
Inoki, but I love Helicorn so much. I mean, yeah, Helicorn is just too good, right?
so good. Yeah, Helicorn's great,
Yeah.
but the more I see that double page splash from Inoki, the
Yeah.
more I'm falling for Inoki too.
I know. Yeah, it's another. Yeah, and then of course Duncan. I mean, lovable Duncan. So
So happy to
yeah,
see her after the crawl.
Popeye
Uh,
can't lose. Well,
he did.
they
Gareth the
all
Garp
did.
Gareth the Garflin at the gate is the winner. So,
Oh my goodness. You didn't
come
see
on.
that one coming, did you?
Bet you didn't see it. To quote
Nobody saw that one.
Quicksilver, yeah, bet you didn't
Oh
see
no,
it.
R.I.P.
Yeah, Gareth. I mean, he was Gareth. Uh,
Yeah, I mean that
and
top right panel. I mean, yeah,
yeah, shocking twist. Yeah, only Scotty Talk can deliver these types of
this whole
ups
panel,
and
by the
downs.
way, should have been blurred out too. Just
I honest to goodness, Tyler, I started to blur this one out, and I
yeah,
thought it would make it look so much worse. When I blurred out Daniel's lamp on his genie costume, it made it look so much worse.
it
So,
did. Yeah,
so I had to keep this one intact. So,
we all got plucked. Oh goodness.
but guess what, folks? Plucked
Psych.
again, my friend. The
Just kidding. We're
actual
M Night Shyamalan you,
actual winner is Derek Loffman, artist at the
Derek
Dragon's Den.
Man Loffman himself. Good buddy Derek GBD. The back of
Wins
his head and beard.
wins his first Skotties
Yeah.
Award. Man, it's a big night for Derek. He's racking up the
Yeah.
prizes. He got president of the Skottie Young Certified Good Buddies Scotty Talk Club, and now winner of the most favorite I Hate Fairyland guest. So
Yeah, and I feel like I get an honorary title as well since I own this original page. I own this masterpiece. I have the back of Derek's head in my collection. So this one is hopefully Whiplash. Just
yeah,
a few, just a few
I had to
long
blur this one
rectangles.
for the kids.
Yeah,
If I had to
we
find
forgot
flesh,
Lobo, but we didn't forget Gert.
so I'm working in spreadsheets all day. Then during my lunch hour, I'm googling flesh-colored, pixelated images so I could screenshot them and put them on Gert's
I
fingers. So.
really hope that search is on your work computer, not your personal.
Oh, of course it is. It's on there, but it's thankfully it's everything
Yeah,
was
the
safe
things
for
you
work.
get up to at work. Wow.
I know,
Oof.
I know. I got to look and see what the next category
You too
is.
can work in spreadsheets and look up pixelated flesh.
If you play your cards right, kids.
Oh, oh my
No, no,
goodness.
no, no.
Wow.
I make sure it's all safe. I make sure it's all safe. I wouldn't look that
Getting
up.
hot in here, and I don't think it's the.
Yeah, that's gonna be our next guest for Skottie Talk. Is Dustin's HR. Um, Anyway, we're taking it from a completely ridiculous,
Yep.
silly matter to 180 for our next honorary award, and
Yep.
we've done this every year, and this year will be no exception. But it's the Milo Young homage sketch, and I love that he took this one up a notch.
I
Like,
was gonna say, yeah, we've gotten the ones in the past. You know, he's done his dad's sketch proud, but this year he went and made it his own, truly, and I
that's
love it. Yeah, I
great.
love the frame that we got around it, the extra Galactus in the bottom, the name. I mean, it's he just went above and beyond. So
And Scotty keeps making these pieces of art that he does at Heroes like bigger and more bigger than life each and every year. And Milo just it's like returns the serve, right back to him with this one. And it's
yeah,
great that Heroes is right around Father's Day. Couldn't think of a better Father's Day gift for Scotty other than what his other
yeah,
son gives him as well. I mean, I know I'm not trying to downplay any of it, but
yeah,
this is great. I love the personal side that you don't only get to see Scotty the artist, you also get to see Scotty the family man, and this is
yeah.
just a small glimpse and the love that he has for his family. So,
I
uh,
was gonna say it's just as fun as going to Heroes, being able to see this after the fact when he gets
yes,
back and get this Substack. So
yeah, and it's become a tradition, like because
yeah,
whenever we get through with Heroes, and we get home and we're kind of coming down off the high of Heroes, it's like, all right, when's Scotty going to post the
yep, the Milo
Milo's?
sketch. Yep,
Yeah, so always entertaining for that.
always a pleasure, yeah, to see. So
I'm looking to see what the next category is, so I don't.
I'm
Okay.
gonna say I can
Oh,
give you a heads up and
okay.
private.
I probably need that, especially when you hit the 2 hour mark. The 2025. If we this is the third year of doing this. The very first year, the Stan Lee cover that Scotty did was the first Hall of Fame inductee. Just because whenever we did the March cover madness, it was picked and it won 2 of the first 3 years, and it was winning by like overwhelming amounts. So it got retired from the. You can no longer pick that one in the tournament, the March cover madness. And then last year, the winner was the very first baby cover for Midtown Comics, A versus X uh, cover, wraparound cover.
Yep.
This year, we're about to hit a huge milestone. So we would have been absolute fools not to make this one the third Hall of Fame inductee. And the winner is, or the inductee is, I Hate Fairyland #1.
Gert.
Yeah,
Yep, classic. I mean, where it all started with his own creator-owned stuff. So I mean, and coming up on issue 50, like you said, it's just wouldn't wouldn't be like you said, it would be silly of us to not include this into the Hall of Fame. So
absolutely. It's and as number 50 hits, it's going to be a big celebration. We kind of timed it out. 46 was December. I can't remember January, February. We're getting close. It's going to be probably early spring whenever we see it.
yeah,
So whenever it is, it's going to be well worth the wait. And that's one that we say save your pennies for, because I'm hoping there's going to be a whole lot of covers to go. There's a lot of artists that I'm sure would love to do a I Hate Fairyland cover. Uh, I know of one that's doing a cover who I will not say, that was through an invitation through Skottie Talk that they declined, but they mentioned that. So, but that one blew my mind. I was very excited about hearing that one. How's that for a tease? So if
there
that's
we
the
go. Yeah,
indication of what we're going to get, then you just brace yourselves. Uh, 50 is coming. So
yeah, yeah. And we all know how these cover. I mean, again, the I Hate Fairyland has so many covers between volume 1 and volume 2. So yeah, I can only imagine what we're going to be getting. So
Yeah, super excited for that. Super excited for that. All right, so the next category, which Tyler hit me up in the private chat, thankfully, is the best theme of the year. This was a new category last year because Skottie kept doing these themes that ran together that you had to collect all the books for, and it was a lot of fun to pick the winner last year. This year we did it a little different. These are the nominees, but Tyler had a winner and I had a winner, and we couldn't decide who was the best winner, so we decided we go have two winners this year. So
yeah,
yeah,
just too many great themes to choose from. And
yeah. So
because we had different, like we didn't agree. It's and with the set, it's so tough because there's so many covers involved in the set.
yes.
So
So we're going to show you the ones that didn't win at first, but they're still great in and of themselves. The Fantastic Four set cover, which okay, this is what I was going to say earlier. I was going to do where Skottie did like his different images, but I think I just ran out of space. But go back and read the Substack for this one, the Fantastic. I think it came out in June, July, somewhere around there. That Skottie shows the work. No, it was the same one where his picture came from. So it was around May. Uh, Okay.
yeah,
Thanks for doing the private chat. But yeah, this was a great one. This one could have easily won along with the
yeah.
rest of them we're about to show, which I just teased. Spawn connecting set. Now,
Another
technically,
great one. Yeah,
yeah, one of these doesn't come out until 2026, but they all the covers have been revealed, and it was just criminal not to show all three of them together.
yeah. Such a great connecting set. I can't wait to have this one complete.
Yeah. Okay. The other one, this one started in 2025 with the 8 covers to the left. The 3 to the right were the ones that were added in 2026. So, yeah, this was hard for one of us not to pick because there's all of these, any of these. I mean, gosh, yeah, I almost spoiled something. But yeah, these covers are all great. So, um,
I mean, one
yeah,
of my favorite covers is as part of this set. Or like, I mean, honestly, two of my favorite covers as part of this set. You know, of the recent of this year's overall covers, I would say. So yeah, I mean, it's just again, there's just too many great options. So
yeah, and one of my mistakes was highlighted here because the Imperial cover sets was supposed to be one of the nominees, and I absolutely forgot to include the pictures in there. But go check that
oh
out.
no,
Yeah, that as soon as I saw that pop up, like the blood rushed out of my face, or rushed to my face, wherever it's supposed to rush to. It was. I am so sorry. That is. I will do better. I promise I will try to do better. I'll have my apology speech right after the show. But yeah, the Imperial set is also another
yeah,
well deserved set. So now my pick. I'll do my pick first and talk about it, and then turn it over to Tyler. My pick for theme of the year was the Skottie cover C's that came out, and
yeah,
I guess the last ones. It's just alternate covers for I Hate Fairyland, from the Link getting his helicorn pop. I start to say popcorn. Popeye, the Franken monster that came that or
yeah.
Scotty monster, Franken Scotty, whatever we're going to refer to it as,
Young
and then
Frankenstein.
yeah, young Frankenstein as we called it here. Just and then the Liefeld, another Liefeld kind of ribbing,
I mean, that was
having
great. The
fun with
feet,
cover.
the pouches, yeah.
Yeah, so
And I'm surprised. Yeah, surprisingly, this wasn't mine because again, I love I Hate Fairyland, and again, that Popeye is one of my favorite I Hate Fairyland covers
yeah.
overall. So yeah, just
Well,
such a
it's fun.
great set.
Whenever I asked you about it, I thought because we'd been like running step in step the whole time, and I thought, well, this one's going to be the easiest one to pick because I know Tyler's going to pick. He's going to. I almost read what Britton wrote. I know Tyler's going to pick I Hate Fairyland, and then you threw a
Yeah,
curveball at me, so
I
I
threw a
turn it over to you,
curveball.
my friend.
Yeah. So as Britton correctly guessed, my theme of the year is the Universal Monsters covers. I love the Universal Monster movies. They're some of my dad's favorite movies that, you know, he introduced to us and loved watching with us. And I just love these covers. I love going back to this as much as I love the baby variants and I love I Hate Fairyland and stuff. There's just something about these again,
They're
the
good.
proportions, the tall, lanky characters, and the fact that they're all, you know, each uniquely different. I love like the creature from the Black Lagoon being my favorite cover, but also being, you know, one of my favorite Universal monster movie. just with that watercolor background and just getting all that stuff. It's just, yeah, such a great set. We're still not done. Hopefully we're getting more that was announced and will be coming hopefully. So
So the image Phantom of the Opera has been announced so far.
yep, there we go. Yep.
So
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 Phantom of the Opera. So
so
yep. So
but yeah, this is a
I'm
worthy.
still waiting on my Wolfman. That's the one I'm waiting on. But I mean, in the meantime, we've got all these other great characters. So yeah, it's these were just, like I said, it was just super cool to see each one of these come out. So
And granted, three of these came out in 2024, I believe, and two of them came out in 2025. But it continues. And this category could pop up again in 2026 if the other ones come out, because we're just going to keep on growing it as the theme
yeah,
grows. So,
exactly. There we go.
all right, now this is folks. This is the moment you've waited for. That's not the Cody.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jordan.
that's
I feel,
fair. I
feel
do too.
really
Yeah, my heart does as well. So
okay. So the Cody is probably what everybody wants to
yeah,
see, the best cover of the year. But I
this
would
is just as
be.
big. Yeah,
It is. This is a new category.
yeah, if not bigger for
So
sure.
before we get to the coveted cover of the year award, because everybody loves being read to, we have one penultimate award to hand out. We present. Are you ready, folks? You're not ready. Favorite
Hey,
favorite 6-time appearing Skottie Talk guest whose name is Mr. Seth Traub.
a round of applause. Look at him. Look at that guy.
Yeah, and our Photoshop. We didn't take a picture together, so the Photoshop picture on the far right, where Seth,
It's
there's a
fitting. Yeah,
line. Seth's
perfectly
body. There's like a
fitting.
line going straight down. So, but Seth
You
did it.
did
He
it,
won it.
Seth.
He won a
Yeah,
Scotty. He won a
yeah,
Scotty. It's not hard to. It's not not hard to.
yeah.
It's not easy to do. It's not
It's
easy
not
to.
hard to do. Like you immediately sound like, man, we're taking it back down.
That's a Freudian slip if ever there was one. So, but I think Seth is the first mortal to ever win. I mean, a non-affiliated member of Stupid Fresh Mess to
Yeah.
ever win. So, congratulations, Seth. And I
Yeah.
promise Seth picks on me because he says every time I do a screenshot of him on one of the videos, he's making a goofy face. This is like the eighth picture I clicked on, and he looked happy. So I wanted to reward him this, and we pick on Seth more than anybody else, but he picks on
Oh
us
yeah.
too. Don't that's
Yeah.
not in our
He
in our
dishes it
chat.
back. Yeah.
So
He stole my I Hate Fairyland page. It's totally fine.
so we do love Seth. He's our buddy. We're very thankful to have him in our group and in our friend group. So we wanted to show our appreciation to him, to let everybody know that watches this show that we actually do like Seth. We like him a lot.
We do. The more we make fun, the more we care about you. So
That's right. Be very afraid. All right. So now we can finally,
now,
the moment you have all been waiting for,
yeah,
the cover of the year nominees, also known as the Cody.
the
Oh, thank you.
Cody. Yep.
Pleasure's all on this side of the camera. All right. This is Megan's bout. I love that me and Tyler were joking. We love that Megan posted this today.
Yeah.
Of course. Now, all right. Now it's going. It's going.
Good. Oh,
I immediately regretted my decision. But we love that Megan posted this. Just the fact that she printed out and numbered, that was so cool. And
yeah.
thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
So
The photo was so good.
for anybody that doesn't know, the first year I did the Cody's, I was by myself. It was before Skottie Talk. The first year I did the Scotties for the Cody, I was by myself. It was for Skottie Talk. It's just something fun I wanted to do as a thank you to all the fans on the Facebook group of Skottie, to Skottie and his crew, Megan and John, all of them. I just, as a thank you. And then when we got Skottie Talk, it was like we blew it up a little bit. And I had Tyler as my partner, and he helped me pick the winner. We all picked the winners together. It wasn't like Tyler saying this is the winner, I was saying this winner. It was, we were in
Back and forth. Yeah.
yeah, we were right there with each other.
Collaboration.
This year we did the same thing for all the other categories except the Cody. The Cody was handed out. The 12 books was kind of picked out. Okay, we did kind of pick out the 12 books,
Yeah.
but then yeah, absolutely, Megan. Then we distributed
Yeah.
those to the fans of Skottie Young, to Megan, and all the people in the fantasy groups that we do. I was sending it out, and I probably got, there was a little over 30 responses back. And what we did was we had you number your favorite at 1, and won't say least favorite, but least
Yeah.
favorite at 12. And then we added those numbers together, and the lowest number won. But first, we had to eliminate 6 of the covers.
That's uh that's fair.
That's fair, yeah.
I
All
and I
right,
and
so
I will say too, I did appreciate how similar our choices were, Megan. You have impeccable taste as always. So
yeah, it's really incredible to see these come in because like I said, like 30. We'll just say 30
yeah.
came in after the first 15. There was a clear favorite winner, and I was like,
Mhm.
"Holy cow, this one's going to win!" And
Yeah.
then it got pushed. It got pushed and didn't win. And I'll tell you which one that
I want
was
to say yeah. I'm
after the
looking
fact.
forward to see which the one that one is.
So, all right, without further ado, this is your top 6. This made the top 6, and these are all heavy hitters.
Yeah.
These are ones that probably wouldn't have been a big guess of which ones they would have been. But these 6 were the ones. And in order to make it a little bit more dramatic, we're going to reveal one at a time and remove them in order
Remove. Yeah.
from least favorite to most favorite. So the sixth place cover, I forgot which one it was. It was I Hate Fairyland, number 41.
Sorry,
Cover
Link.
3.
Sorry, Seth.
Sorry, Zelda. You didn't make it this time. Uh, and to let everybody know, full disclosure, that was the number one book after 15 sheets that came
Mm,
in, and I thought it was going to win, and I thought,
yeah.
wow, that is a deserving
The
winner.
change. Yeah. Change of pace. Yeah.
So the number 5, least favorite winner, which is a horrible way to say for these awesome covers,
Yeah.
was Battle Beast.
Oh, hate to see it.
Yeah, that one.
I
I
love
thought
that
that one
cover.
would fight right to the bitter end, and
Yeah.
it was. But it's so cool to see how big of of range that Scotties fans have,
Yeah.
because some people's number 12 were number ones, and some people's number ones were number 12. I mean, it was just like people were on completely different levels,
Like
but
you said, yeah. It's tough
it
because it's like least favorite, but really it's just like the ones at the top are just the cream, it's just, yeah, peak. So,
and as Megan said, it was very hard to pick because
yeah.
I'm sure I'm not the only one that had to erase a number and go back. And I picked the one that I wanted to win, and then the rest of them was like, I don't know how to rank the rest of these because I love all of
That's
them. They're all,
that's what I went. I was like, all right, which is the one that is my favorite, and then kind of go from there. So,
man, this is worse than one of those game shows where you're waiting to reveal the answer and you're like, after the commercial, we'll be right back. So we're really milking this,
hidden
aren't we?
intermission, yeah.
Yeah, so I need to go get a drink. I'll be right back. The fourth place book
Mm,
of 2025 is, I thought
Deadpool and
that one would be,
Batman. Yep.
but if we look at what's left, it's hard to argue with this. So
Yeah. People in chat, if you could start, yeah, giving your guess, your best guess is what you think will be the
Brit-
one of these three. So,
Britain threw the whole thing off. He was-
all right, never mind. We're canceling the show. We have to start. Britton
All
doesn't
right.
read the rule.
Yeah. So the winners that won were pretty up there. So I mean, I'd say it all worked out the way it was supposed to. Now, if everybody did that, we're really hurting. All right, the number 3 book. The number 3 book. Oops, wrong direction. The
Uh-oh.
number 3. The
We're
number
adding
3
books.
book
It's a
was
great
Spawn.
one, but
Was Spawn.
yeah,
So we're down to Skottie and Batman Deadpool number 1. So
yeah.
we'll say who do y'all think should be the winner?
I've got mine, but
Yeah.
I don't
Shane,
know.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling a lot of booze coming from Shane
I know.
tonight.
Yeah,
This
people.
is-
Yeah, we're getting the angry pitchforks and.
oh Lord.
Oh, okay. He did it. He
Okay.
did it right. Gotcha.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Good.
Taking a
So
sweat
Shane,
bullets here.
Shane says Scotty. Batman Deadpool is my number 2. So, all right. And the winner of the 2025 cover of the year is ba-ba-da-ba,
Pokemon. I mean, Batman.
Batman vs. Deadpool
Number one.
number 1, Scotty variant. Overwhelming
Yeah.
favorite. And I had a chart that I was going to plot out, and I forgot to do it, I think. Yep, I
Oh my
forgot to do
goodness.
my chart.
We missed a chart.
I missed a chart. It was
Day
the
days
number one.
ago.
But the number one votes, this book had the most number one votes of any of the other books. But all the rest of them, it was cool. I think only one book didn't have a number one vote, which is incredible considering that
Oh
there was
wow.
11, that there was 12 books.
Yeah.
I don't want to, I won't say what that book is because I don't want to shame it. But there are
Yeah, we don't want
no,
to shame that least favorite,
yeah, there are no losers. There's only winners here. So,
But to say, yeah,
uh,
Scotty did them all. So I mean, he's winning
yeah.
regardless. We're getting all these covers anyways.
Who was your number one?
Oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna have to go back.
Yeah, you all talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right
Oh my
back.
god, I have to go to like my email to.
I have to go to my Skottie folder on my computer. And I was
Hmm.
told these ballots are confidential, so I can't reveal who voted for who.
Mine was Battle Beast. I'll get my top three because I at least want to get my
Okay,
top. My top
that's
three
fair.
were Battle Beast, the because you whittled down. You had 12 originally. One of them being the Popeye cover.
Right, right.
So that was number two for me, and then number three was Scotty at his desk drawing, tossing the Spider-Man one. So
Yeah.
those are my three personal favorites.
Well, I'm going to go back on what I said. The Batman Deadpool Batman had 4 first place votes. The Scotty throwing the pencil behind him
Mm.
had 5 first place votes. Those were the
Oh
top
wow.
two. And also King Spawn and the Wolverine Lobo had 4 first place votes. So it was really spread out. There's a lot of love for all these books, and like I said, no losers. These were all great books, and we're fortunate to have seen them.
So getting so much. I love Seth. Thanks, Ricky Bobby.
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Oh
no
goodness.
background. Man, the knives are out, people. This is
People are
like,
coming. Yeah, the pitchforks, the fire. It's all there.
man, I don't get this upset at the
What were
Oscars or the
your
Emmys.
what were your top three? What were
My top
your
three,
three picks? Yeah.
my top three back then were not my top three tonight that I was saying, but I picked number one was the Lobo Wolverine. I just like those two
Mm.
characters coming together. Number two was the Batman Deadpool. Just once again a mashup of a DC Marvel. I like that. And then number three was Battle Beast, just because that was
Mm.
such a cool cover. Um,
A call for a recount.
Helicorn was four. Helicorn was four for me.
That's
So
I would say Helicorn. Yeah, should be one. What are you talking about?
those other three were pretty iconic. So I had to.
Yeah.
So, all right. Do we have something else to talk about? Are we? Are we?
No,
I feel like we'll drop down to now to talk about Disney.
yeah.
Uh, now, coming up on Scotty Talk, then there's some breaking news here. There's some
Yeah.
things we haven't announced, but coming up on Scotty Talk next week, I'm shaking my mic. We will have the live reading of I Hate Fairyland #1. You don't want to miss this. Bring your popcorn. Just don't eat it during the show because you may throw up, but it's going to be entertaining. I guarantee it, 100%.
Oh,
December
100%.
December 18th, when we're going to have, there's going to be a few little surprises there. We'll have a trailer. We're going to have an intermission. So join us next week on December 10th at 7 p.m. for the live reading of I Hate Fairyland #1, the new Hall of Famer, I Hate
Yeah.
Fairyland #1. December 18th, which is a Thursday, mark your calendars. It's slightly different than our normal routine. We'll be having a Good Buddy Christmas special with fresh Scotty's winner, Seth, Tyler, myself, and the president of the Certified Good Buddy Club, Derek Loffman, at 7 o'clock Central. Ignore what Seth says. We do
Nope.
not
8
recognize
p.m.
that.
Eastern time.
We do not recognize that time zone.
We
In this,
only go
this
by coast. Everything in between is ignored.
mm, SkottieYoung.com would beg to differ. So, but that'll be fun. Also, we're going to have some surprise. I'm going to invite some certified good buddies on to come on, pop in for 5. We're going to have 4 of us on camera. There's not going to be very many slides, but I want to give certified good buddies a 5-minute window to come in and wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Then we can then boot them so we can make room. And really, a lot of shows I've watched that have more than 4 people on, you have people talking over each other. Nobody knows when to say. So we're going to try to keep it to 5 to a screen with our visitors. But really looking forward to that. Should be a great time. Man, My Central, y'all draw a line and attack. All right, January 21st, special guest Mike Mayhack will be joining us. If you all don't know him, please look him up. Cleopatra in Space, the Battober. He's did Spider-Man books as well. Make sure and check him out. Really great artist, fun artist. Another one of those fun artists that we like having on. February 11th, 1 week after Dork #1 hits the shelves, Brett Bean will be returning for his second appearance. Hopefully, we'll be able to see some art from Dork #1 since it's been
Yeah.
out for a week. And then July, August, this is one that hasn't been announced. Special guest Jeffrey Brown. If y'all know Vader's Little Princess or Darth Vader and Son or any of the other, he does tons of
Yeah.
these Star Wars
Super
books,
cute
Marvel
comics. Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
Has an X-Men book that's come out, has a Hulk book that just released. Great artist, great guy. He's been at Heroes. He drew two images for my kids at Heroes that they love, a Captain America and a Hulk. And he was one of those artists that was like, hey, draw and donate to the um, Heroes Initiative, and then I'll draw. And great dude, really looking forward to it. I've chatted back with him through email for several years, dating back to my first Heroes in 2022. So really looking forward to having him on. And last but not least, much more, Derek Loffman, until he finally gets tired of us and moves on.
Fingers crossed that does not happen.
Absolutely. And once again, if you want to be on this and become a certified good buddy, it's really easy. Tyler
Yeah.
Laracy, Dustin Whitney. Look for us on Facebook and the Skottie Young Appreciation Group, which you are more than welcome to join. Uh, Before we get to the last few slides here, don't forget, if you're not a member of Skottie Young Appreciation Group, join so you can catch all the great art and announcements from Skottie. If you're not subscribed to Skottie Talk, subscribe to Skottie Talk. At first I was like, I don't care if anybody subscribes. It gets addictive as you watch the numbers go up,
Yeah.
and we bumped up to
Or
130.
the
We
opposite.
bu-
Yeah.
yeah, we bumped up to 135 subscribers, and I was on a high all week. I'd like logged in and checked it out yesterday, and was at 134. So Seth or Britton, I'm sure one of you
Yeah.
two
Come on.
unsubscribed.
Yeah.
Not cool. Not cool.
It's not April Fool's. It's not a funny joke. It's very hurtful.
It made me cry. And Tyler say that as a joke, but I'm driving to work on my 35-minute commute, going, "Why would someone unsubscribe? Why would we?
Why would they
Was
do
it
that?
was it the Halloween episode? Is that what got it? So
Thank you so much, Megan, for
yeah,
joining.
thank you.
Always
A pleasure.
appreciate you, watching and listening in. So
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, join with us so you can get the notifications when new episodes come on. Scotty Winter, I love it. That's going to be. I wish I could add that to his Facebook thing. So it's
oh
like
my
group
goodness,
experts.
both of them. They're just both the worst.
Yeah. So any new items? Is this the? We'll let this be the last thing, but the other thing is
Yeah.
or because I want to have that be. We're going to show what came in this week.
Yeah.
But Heroes 2026 potential fan meetup. It's only 6 months away. Heroes tickets went on sale over Black Friday
They
weekend,
did, yeah.
so get your tickets. And the guest list have started coming out, so really looking forward to seeing as many of you all there at Buffalo Wild Wings as we can. And the same thing, we said that.
E-dubs, yep.
All right, we're going to circle back to any new items in your collection this week. I'm going to go
Yes.
see if I got anything. I'm going to blow you up, and
Yeah,
I'll be right
blow me
back.
up. Got a handful. Shout out first to Daniel. I bought this from Daniel from his duplicates that he had. As soon as I saw this magazine, I was like, oh, I definitely want to have that. I love these obscure things like this. He was super kind enough to include a free comic, which was Alpha Flight, which I actually did not have yet. So very cool to add
nice.
this one to the collection. Very thankful, Daniel, for doing that for me. Next up, we got Derek's Ironwood here. The Rats of Ironwood. Sorry. I love these little mini comics that Derek prints. The texture on this one specifically is so interesting. It's rough but soft. But these are always super fun. Again, comes signed. I think he maybe still has a few of these available on his site. So if you haven't yet, pick this up. It was such a fun read. I love this world that he builds. Next up are just a few backlog items that I grabbed from my an online comic shop. I got some Middle West here that I was missing, the fourth printing. an I Hate Fairyland, Peach Momoko variant. And then this one was really cool. They still had the signed version of this Middle West cover by Quan there, and signed by him as well in the bottom corner there. So super cool. I've only got a few of these left that I'm missing, so it was nice to be able to add those. And then as well as I was, for some reason, I didn't get the ninth image anthology for some reason with Scottie's interior little comic that he did. So I got the B cover with Spawn, which was really cool. I really like this one. So that was nice to be able to add. And then last but not least, Shane had shared these. I've been so bad about sharing mine lately. But I got mine in. I got my foil variants of
Nice.
two of my most wanted covers, the Avengers Assemble and the Pet Avengers there. They look awesome. I'm not generally the biggest fan of foil because I think it can detract from the art, but these I think really just, pumps them up, especially the choice to make this silverback, which is just super cool. The background there and really makes those characters pops. And then again, just one of my all-time favorite covers, this Lockjaw and the Pet Avengers one there. So those were my pickups. Super happy with those. So
Very cool, man. I've scrounged up a few things since last week, and one of the first things. Well, I'll save this for last.
there you go.
Dang it! I couldn't. Sorry, I couldn't. Chiefs Comics. I want to give them a shout out. A local.
Hey.
For years, Glasgow did not have a local comic book shop, but Glasgow, Kentucky, where I live, now has a local comic shop, Chiefs Comics, and they also have a shop located in Bowling Green, Kentucky. But I walked in, and their daughters go to my daughter and son's school, and they were. I wanted to support them, so I hadn't had a chance to get over there. I walked in, and they said, "Oh, we've got a Skottie on our wall." And I saw this one. I was like, "Oh, I don't have that one. I've never even seen this one in person." So I picked it up. Yeah, loved it. So that was
That's a fun one. Yeah.
So I got it, and I thought I'm gonna send that off to be graded just because I don't want to mess it up. And then that fast forward to today when I got 2 books back from CGC from I think it was maybe New York Comic Con or something.
Yeah.
But the first hit my mic again. The first one I got back was the Dork, and check that grade out, 9.2 on a new book.
Oh,
9.2.
come on.
But it's an awesome book. Plus, it's got
the great remark there. Yeah.
Great remark on the back. So can't complain about the remark. Can't complain about the grade, and can really complain about the grade on the ash can or issue 0 for Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Good job. Look at
7.0.
that. 7.
It is burning my hands right now. It is like no. It's still, if nothing else, it keeps the book safe. It keeps Brett's signature safe. So I'm not fully complaining. It's just you expect to see certain grades when you open the book. I've never
new books. It's like that. Yeah, there's no way it gets lower than a 9. But yeah,
I've never got a 7 on a new book. So this was a new thing
That's
for me.
Wild.
So
yeah, something happened there. Something got switched around. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Why do you make me keep doing it?
No.
But this one is near and dear to me. When Jared Cullum came on the show, he did a live watercolor drawing of Usagi and like a progress drawing. But before he did that, he showed us some of the dynamics and some of the techniques for drawing, especially for proportions and different things like that. And where's my finger? There's my finger.
There you go. Yep.
Nope, wrong way.
Other way.
So he drew Tyler. He drew Tyler first, and then I was wearing my Titans jersey, and he drew me. That's me.
Yeah.
So I have been drawn by Jared Cullum. So has Tyler. So he drew us that, and he wrote Tyler. He offered us the page that he drew. I have a piece of art by Jared. Tyler does not. So Tyler got that piece, but he sent this in as a bonus, and Tyler was kind enough to send it to me. And the note, thanks for hanging out with me, Jared. And I'll say it right back to him. Thank you, Jared, for hanging out with us. That was a fun night.
Yeah.
3-hour night.
Super kind of him to not only to offer us the piece to buy, but to send that one. Cause I wasn't expecting that. So I was like, I've definitely got to send this to Dustin. So we both have one. So
yeah. So that's the history of Skottie Talk. Tyler's got one piece. Oh, make me small.
I was gonna say I didn't want to do it in case you were.
No. That's the same thing I say to my scales every morning. Please make me small. But it was really cool of Tyler to do that, to send that to me. So we both got a piece of Skottie Talk history art that
Yep.
was created on the show by, and I'm telling you, Jared's about to blow up with Usagi. Like Jared's a
Yeah.
big name already. Like his art's incredible, but the heat that he's been getting for Usagi 84 is gonna just catapult him. So
Yeah.
hopefully
No,
he'll
it's
return
super awesome. Yeah, stuff.
and hang with us Muggles eventually. So
Yeah.
all right, I think we did. I think it's yeah. I think
Yeah. I think that's it. Yeah.
another Scotty's in the book. This is one for the books. We had a lot of blowback on this one. Yeah, this one's Rotten Tomato score is going to be very low on this one. I have a feel.
Yeah. Yeah. The reviews are coming in. So
Yeah, certified fresh, not hardly.
nope.
So,
Certified rotten.
yep. But we'll do it anyway. We'll keep doing this until they, like I said, once we come back one week and it's talk with Tyler and Dustin, we'll know that Scotty's had enough of us.
Then we'll truly switch it over to Derek, and he will become our
yes.
new.
No, our allegiances aren't that wavering. So, uh,
Mm,
yeah. So help me. If we're down to 133, I'm going to riot after the show. So I'm seriously looking now. This is
thank you,
135.
Jordan.
Thank you,
There we
whoever
go.
jumped back up to 135. I love this. So thank you very much. That made my day. So
Perfect. What a perfect way to end it.
that's right. Thank you all for tuning in with us for 2
Yep.
hours and 20 minutes and hanging out with us, not just this week, but every week that you do.
Yep.
It would not be nearly as much fun as without you all here. It'd still be fun. Me and Tyler would still have a
Yeah.
good time.
We'd still
But
talk to ourselves. Yeah.
we did it for the first 10 episodes. So we've learned to love each other, but we've learned to love you along the way. So thank you all
Mhm.
for tuning in, and don't miss the last 2 episodes of the year.
Yep. No, 100%. Yeah. Thank you for sticking with us as long as you have, and then yeah, until the next show. Yeah. If you want to be on, please message myself or Dustin. Dustin normally does that, but I stole it from him. You can reach out to us. We gladly have you on. Again, we've got our roster coming up, but we can work around that and fit you
Yeah.
in wherever. So be more than happy to have more people on. So, but yeah, until then, stay fresh, live messy, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace out. 6-7.